breaks my heart, breaks my heart, breaks my
me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost of yourself, but You're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Resorty, and to you, one and all, I say hello, friends. How's it going? Welcome. Thanks for being here right at the start. Another exciting stream day is upon us. It's Tuesday morning here. Gosh, it's a little bit cold, but glad to be inside with you all, relaxing, hanging out, and hopefully you have a good time. Friend Jack, hello, and thank you so much for the ongoing Tier 3 subscription. 77 months, a whole bunch of months, and thank you for your kindness and generosity in the same. It's good seeing you, Jack. Hoping you're going very well today, for sure. Hello, Jerry Moore. Hello, Axix. How's it going, my friend? Welcome in Horizon. Hello, Miss. Hello, Pepper. Good to see you, New Hampshirers. Resorty love, Resorty is life. You just bought Stellaris. Time to get to nightlife. I like your poem. That said, we're probably playing Stellaris tomorrow also. There's a new DLC out, and so I'll probably start on that tomorrow, I think. But I hope you're enjoying Stellaris. I hope you're enjoying, getting everything figured out and having a good time. But yeah. If you have any questions on Stellaris, let us know. But it's a really great game, of course. Hello, Monster Joy. It's good to see you. Hello. Hello to you, Sneaky Spudsworth. I love your name as always. Hello, VB Knight. Thank you for the resubscription. 35 months, whole bunch of months. Appreciate that one too. Thank you all for being here and getting started in the right way with some generosity, some relaxation, some friendly words, and hopefully all the rest. Jerry Moore asked, did you miss Coffee Stream? I tend to drink some coffee on stream every morning. That said, I don't have any today. I'm not quite sure what you mean about Coffee Stream, but here, I'll pretend. Black coffee, tastes real good. Good seeing you. Horizon, good seeing you. Stellaris has been sitting in your library for years. You've never got around to it. Maybe when we play it tomorrow, if I have a good time, maybe you'll decide to dust it off and give it a shot also. Speaking of tomorrow, I believe tomorrow, as has long been promised, we're going to start running some ads to the channel over on Reddit. We'll see how that goes. If it goes horribly and leads to like weird trolling and negative outcomes, we'll stop the experiment early. But I'm just curious what happens if we put ourselves out there that way and say, hi friends, looking for a Twitch channel. Maybe consider this one. People might come by and have a nice time with our little community. That said, I know our community is little and lovely and good, and we don't want to do anything that will endanger that. So preservation of the current good thing is more important than any kind of growth that is possible. So don't you worry. If you feel uncomfortable and say, oh, new people bad, you let me know. We'll drive them out at once. They'll say, you're not welcome here. Show me you've been a follower for at least 12 years. Should be good. What do I got? As I said, today's a little bit cool over this way. It's a little bit on the cold side. Have to say, one thing I really miss from the US, where I lived at least, is seeing how fall changes the foliage. Here, it is the case that flowers die. Like, there are flowers in people's front stoops. There are flowers in people's garden planters, but there are no, like, large stands of trees. There are no, like, big open grassy expanses. And I miss living in the Midwest, being able to see the gradual process whereby the tremendous number of green colors in a forest, tremendous amount of green colors across a lawn, gradually, turn their way into gray. Not gray, sorry, into grassy, grassy greenness, into drab, I guess? Yeah, drab browns. Even though it's an experience of death, I suppose, it still feels like a natural part of the process of the year. Here, it's all just gray all the time, right? Because it's just lots of concrete. So I'm hoping I can get out of town this weekend, maybe a weekend after, and go see something colorful. If not, I'll probably have to pull up a bunch of pictures on Google Images and look at the images of people enjoying the fall foliage. But it's weird. It's weird how the temperature changes here, the look doesn't change that much, other than like the kind of banners people put up for the holidays, I suppose. Hello, Heishel! Heishel, thank you for the resubscription. Greetings from 12 hours in the past. Hello from the future. Do you want to know the lottery numbers? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. It would cause a major portion of the world's economy to collapse as everyone won the lotto simultaneously. New Hampshire says fall foliage is a very big deal in New Hampshire. Yeah. I have never lived in the Northeast U.S., but I have visited during the fall time, and it is so, so beautiful to see those changes. There are areas here in Japan that are equally well regarded for fall colors and are equally overrun with tourists because of them. But here in Tokyo, like I said, very, very little changes. So that's unfortunate. Past that, today no teaching. Yesterday was teaching. It went fine. Nothing notable at all. Just another class day of discussion and so on. It is so strange, though, being at the very end of the term. Have only 4 real class sessions left, then 1 exam session and one all over but the crying review session, and that's really it. And I guess I hadn't thought too much about it, but that means in 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to go to Resortia's not teaching schedule, which means longer streams almost every day. And I'm excited for that. It'll be really a good time to spend more time on the streaming and on the video game playing and the relaxing and the getting ready for next semester, because gosh, it's coming as always. But yeah, it's one nice thing about my profession is we do have these built-in break periods where I can lean a little more heavily into streaming as I won't have other obligations outside. So that's good stuff. Hello to you, Gary. Welcome back. Hello, Plasma. You almost bought these mices. They're so cozy and delightful. Can't afford it right now. Yeah, I'm guessing as this game is out longer, there'll probably be a sale at some point. I think it's a really cozy and delightful game also. Yesterday when we started playing this game called Ratopia, I wasn't exactly sure what we'd be getting. If it would be a very hard strategy game, a confusing base builder. So far, the number one word is cozy. There aren't surprisingly terrible challenges. Largely, people are pretty cool. That said, I've been told that as we get bigger and more prestigious as a population, there'll be additional mechanics introduced that'll make it more and more complicated and harder to play, which is fine. I look forward to getting that challenge, but I do worry it might become very, very hard very, very fast. So if that happens, we'll see. For right now, that's okay. And that's honestly all my stories. Because it is winter, I'm not really doing too much when I get home. I'm just, I don't know, like coming home and grading a bit, and then it's dark and I go to sleep, and that's that. So, yeah, I'm just so good at staying up late and working and, hanging out and enjoying yourself. But for me, the minute it's like 10 p.m., it's, well, good night. And it's rough. So it's probably going to be for the next few months. Just lots of sleeping, not many stories, but that's all right. Hello, Sadie. It's good seeing you. It's been a while. Very interested in the game. Yeah, I'm also very interested in this one. I've enjoyed it yesterday. So let's go move over there. Not too much talk time today, but that's okay. Let's move ourselves over to this screen here and pull ourselves up the game right there. Will I be the biggest English streamer again today? Probably. Yeah, this game came out from a Korean developer, and so the vast majority of people who are playing it on Twitch yesterday are Korean streamers and Japanese streamers and Mandarin streamers. And cool. Cool. I don't mind being the largest English streamer, but I do wonder if there'll be any kind of promotional attempt to get more people who are English language natives to play the game and to buy it and all the rest. Because they didn't contact me, right? No one said, like, hey, Resorti, play our game. It was instead someone in chat mentioned it. I said, oh, let's definitely try that. But later today, I'll make a review of this game. I'll put up a review on Steam and hope that'll draw more people into checking it out. Because, yeah, I think it's a fun game and probably worth the support generally. All right, we continue. And this is a fascinating game. It's somewhat similar to Oni and other base building games, but simultaneously you're playing as both an individual character, your queen, as well as the entire base. And the entire base has just folks running around and doing whatever you tell them to do. Or you can do all the work yourself. And I very much enjoy that kind of multi-layered thinking that's requested in the game. So here is the queen. Her name is, I believe, Rat Zordi, and she's able to run around and jump, and she has a sword. It's all pretty cool. But then you'll see around the base lots of other rats are doing their jobs, and we can assign them to do other jobs as necessary. And we can raise taxes. That's the other thing we learned yesterday, is we can make more and more taxation. Little buddy Colin here is our one trained soldier. And I guess now that he's leveled up... Okay, I think now that he's leveled up, he has become a proper warrior. If he stays training, he gets 1 bonus attack power. I want him to go do other jobs too. And my hope is on other jobs... Criminality? What? Hopefully on other jobs, he maintains his ability to be a warrior, and when attacks happen, he'll go fight for us. If not, we'll have to have him permanently assigned to that training area, and that'll be unfortunate, because Colin has other work to do. But here is criminality. Currently, it's a minor offense like theft, but if left unchecked, it will lead to more serious crimes. Is it time for us to get a hammerer to hammer out the problems? Build a prison or the police station to rehabilitate the criminals. That's a very nice word. I was going to expect punish, but rehabilitate sounds nicer. Alright, we'll do that in a moment. Wee criminality. Now, can we build those already? Or do we have to research that kind of building? Is it royal? Alright, so here are the things we've unlocked so far. And I don't recall seeing a police station previously. Or a prison, so we'll have to go research that. And that's one thing I've got to do a lot more of today. To do research, you have to come down to the research desk and engage with it. But yesterday, there were a lot of things we were not researching, we should have been researching. So where are the criminality buildings? Oh, also, how rude of me. I should have said, how are you all doing? What kind of things are you up to? How has your day been? Are you playing games? Tell me your stories too. I'd love to hear what you got. The pub, the massage bed, nope. Is it military? Nope. It must be royal. Must be royal. Hey, the prison, the police station. We found it. Alright. Unfortunately, to make the prison, you must have masonry, which we do not have quite yet. And the police station one has to have copper ingots. Also not that yet. For now, though, the prison and the stone making will be where we go. Hi, so you're currently playing Football Manager as Bath City in League 2. Nice. I'm still back and forth on whether I want to try to make a Football Manager playthrough this year. It's a real possibility. We'll see. I'm going to move Colin over and see... That's not Colin. Move Colin over and see if they learn how to fight still. Now, Pixie lost her job. I believe Pixie was my woodcutter person here. Very easy day at work. Nice, SCP. You're playing a third character in BG3. So have you completed multiple playthroughs of the Baldur's Gate? Or is this your... or do you lose at a certain point and then restart? How's that go for you? Hey, Klaus, you've been working today, which makes sure nothing breaks. Hey, congratulations, Klaus. Days like that are kind of nice. Hopefully you're still enjoying the time and finding a way to amuse yourself. Hey, Black Boa, thank you for the raid host. How's your day, Black Boa? Appreciate you being here. Very kind to have you with us. Gary, you're playing War Tales. Man, War Tales is a game I want to play. I've heard very good things about it, and so I want to check it out at some point. We will see. Black Boa's going well? Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for your kindness in being here. My friends, I give you the prison. A facility where criminals can be confined. Let's make a wise choice for the health of the city. Alright, first though, we need some rocks. Rocks. Black Boy, you're playing Warhammer Age of Sigmar. What a great name that is. Still have not played any Warhammer games. Perhaps eventually. Let's learn about how to make stones. Production, maybe? Wood workshop. The masonry. A place to process various rocks. Fine stove carving can only be done here. I like it. Alright, and the other thing I care to do today, and I'm not sure I should do this, but it is the thing I will try to do more than anything else. I'd like to build a so-called elevator. I'd like to try to build a line of ladders that goes down as far as we possibly can. Just deeper and deeper and deeper to discover what else is in the game. It is going to be a very dicey experience, I expect. Also, as it's currently raining, water pools here. Someone asked a bit ago, is it possible that one can build barrels that will catch water? Because right now I have these kind of like open buckets over here. One up this way. Yeah, I've got this thing here, which is meant to catch some water, and it is doing so. But water is pooling in other places as well, and so I'm somewhat less sure what we should do. We'll see. You're a pretty easy day of teaching today. Attends to going down. That is how this goes. Alright, also, there is no active storage. So I wonder if the storage has flooded because of the water coming in which case we need to definitely move where the storage building is. No storage enabled! Everything is bad! It's gotta be that. Yeah, the storage is currently flooded. So let me help free that. It's back online again. We learned an important lesson, though, which is your storage can stop working. Yeah, definitely attendance has been pretty poor for me also recently. I take it just to be a sign of the times, and holidays are coming, and people are thinking about all their other classes they have to do. And I'm always like kind of surprised and delighted by the ebb and flow of these things. The curiosity is, will this water tank actually catch water? A place to gather water nearby. So I don't think so. I don't think it actually catches the water above, but maybe it does. If I want to move upstairs, we don't have that much space up here. We could probably move any other building here elsewhere, though. We put the bathroom downstairs, put the storage downstairs if we wanted to. For right now, I'm going to leave it, but we'll see in a bit. Okay. Something else I'm going to do. Right. We're going to make this stonemasonry so we can make the prison. And I kind of want to cut out a new layer for my stonemasonry and other kinds of buildings, like the wood carving building. And I probably don't want to go too wide, because it does take a while to go from side to side. Now, it takes less time going side to side if you have a different kind of floor. So let's quickly set up a job to have our people create new dirt block floors. I believe they remove the penalty that's otherwise extant for movement speed on the standard floor. Maybe it's plus 10% or something. But I will be curious to see, can we unlock later levels of flooring also? Or we'd be able to have, stone floor and iron floor and copper floor and all the rest. Almost definitely be able to, but we'll see. I recognize as I set this up this way, it's possible to not be able to get through. So I canceled this one and this one also. Cool. Hello, fighting. Hello, other Klaus. Good job being here, folks. Good to see you today. Recently, Twitch launched a new feature to allow viewers to have a, what do they call it? A viewer streak. So if you want to, we can set it up where Twitch will be aware every day if you were here or no, as one more gamification of the old stream. And I don't intend to do that. At the same time, though, I know so many of you are here every single day. Why do I need a prison? Because I have a rat criminal. It's a minor crime, apparently. We know nothing about it other than criminality has occurred here in the base. And it's my job as the queen to stop that. And apparently a good talking to didn't do it. Alright. We are curious what's down in the darkness. I'm going to do a tiny bit of digging as I can. And then, after Zen's wants to do it. Hey, we gotta fight first. Alright. So, let's see where the enemies come from. Oh, we have a half day still. At nighttime they arrive. And new migrants. So I'm considering bringing in more mice. We'll have up to 40 of them. I've definitely stayed on the the smaller side of 40, because I do worry a little bit about about over consumption. But I'll go ahead and admit 2 more people now, perhaps. Alright, hello migrants. So, we have Somi and a pile of meat. We don't really need meat right now. Somi, though, is hypertensive. If happiness goes low, happiness goes down, yes, Somi just dies. Chris here is clumsy and a royalist. Loves seeing the leader. Clumsy's no good. I wonder if Clumsy's okay on a builder. Or a warrior, possibly. And then the Wanderers, 2 of them. One who loses stamina more slowly, one who dies of high blood pressure. This seems pretty bad. Athletes with high blood pressure, no good, no good. Cries when happiness is low, moves fast though. All right, Chris, you're the least problematic of these characters, so come on down. And I'm going to leave you as a builder for right now. We also probably need more than one bathroom at some point. We're going to make a new bedroom for good old what's-his-name. And I wonder if eventually we'll have private bedrooms or other kind of improved territories. I gotta store more grass if we want to have that character working more. Is it possible to rename the mice? That's a great question. Internal conflict. Internal conflict, they said. Can I rename our mice? On this page, I can see stuff. Okay. I can assign or change where they're working, the name of those. The actual character, though. Rename. Haha! Haha! Friends, would you all like to be the mice? Plasma Balls, because you asked first, I'll go ahead and give you that one there. And I didn't realize you could do this. Hello, Jobless Chris. Jobless Chris, we're going to name you after the people who subscribed today. This is friend Jack. Very good. We also have VB Knight. You'll be good old Colin, the farmer and fighter. Sure do hope you actually are able to fight still. I don't see an indicator that says you are able to fight. You may have to be assigned to that permanently. Alright. So F key for that, and you become VB Knight. I love that, as you're the fighter. Under that, we have Elsa here. Elsa. I believe Elsa's the criminal that we're seeing there. I have a marker there. What have you done? Committed a crime. Shame on you, Elsa. Shame on you. You, my friend, become Heishel. Very good. And, we'll name one after Klaus's. One after Klaus's for sure. Oh, I don't want to watch the mouse in the bathroom ever again. They have an actual animation for using the bathroom. There's straining involved. No, that's just not okay. That's just not okay. All right. And so we'll get ourselves one Klaus for you two to share. Good. Good. And we have one unnamed person. 12 Eskimos, welcome back. 12 Eskimos, I know you resubbed yesterday, so let me go ahead and throw you in the game also. 12 Eskimos as one mouse. Cool, very good. Okay. Gotta deal with the issue of flooding here. So I'm gonna move the city entrance down after the war occurs. Because we know the war is occurring, I'm gonna go ahead and assign... Oh no. I renamed everyone. I don't know who is whom anymore. I have no idea. Okay, the one that was called Colin is VB Knight. VB Knight, you take that job over again. You're going to be fighting soon. Yeah, definitely mistakes were made by changing names during the actual game. That'll be okay. That'll be okay. Alright, so that is now done. Have we picked up more grass? For building more beds. We need just one more, ideally. Not quite. Gotta get some grass. I'm gonna grab the grass from here. Okay. Also, friends, an ad break is coming. Our first ad break of the day. So we'll stop the game in just 1 second here and go ahead and create a lovely crossword adventure for ourselves. Cool. And we'll make those in just a moment. All right, very good. Thanks for hanging out with us, folks. Hope today's starting pretty well. I didn't have too many stories today, but it's feeling pretty good being with y'all anyway. Now, I'll mention this. Yesterday we finished, I believe, 2 whole puzzles, and we'll see if that happens today also. We have 6 backup puzzles. We're starting a new one right now. So welcome, everybody, to a Monday crossword. We will see how this goes. All right, they're tough to pin down. Champion wrestlers, maybe? Living butterflies? Yeah, what's that great line I heard this morning? Jokes are like frogs. You can dissect them if you want to, but when you're done, they're dead. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. Vegetables sometimes called wild leeks. So leeks are these like green long things. I can imagine it being like a scallion, a green onion. I'm honestly not sure. Impasto's thick layers often. You know what would help understand this one? What impasto is. Wield as power. So you wield power, you use that power, you make the laws, you bully someone. I have no idea. All right, here we go. Edwardian novelist who said he was only able to write about 3 types of people. The person I think I am, the people who irritate me, and the people I'd like to be. All right, I know when the Edwardian era is. Is that of any help? Nope. Grape or olive. Grape and olive can both be colors. They also can be kinds of oil. They're also like roughly spherical, I believe. They have pits, both of them, or seeds in the case of one, pits in the other. Dramatis personae. These are the people who act and the roles that are in the in a show. I'm gonna do roles and we'll see if that's right. How Poirot addresses Hastings. So I know that Poirot is Hercule Poirot. He's a Belgian detective. I have no idea who Hastings is, though. I wonder if it's his Watson equivalent. Lie detector, as it were. So I know it's a scam. Lie detectors do not work, generally speaking. So it could be not the actual machine, but instead a kind of question that one might use to figure out, like, are you lying? Not sure. Carrot cousin. Carrot's a root vegetable. It's also orange. So it could be other colors of orange. It could be other root vegetables. No idea. Minor league designation. Hey, we got one I feel very good about. It's going to be AAA. Nice. Coughed up. So coughed up can mean with money to pay something? Maybe. Midwestern setting abbreviation. So the setting could be like time of day. So like Central Standard Time. It could also be a farm, a field, the USA. You know, who knows? Who knows? Measure that's about 1.3 for a 78 LP. No, so 78. Is it gonna be a radii, a circumference possibly? What's the unit maybe? No clue. Some souvenirs. So the ever popular word tchotchkes could go here, and I don't know if I remember how to spell that word. Like a TCK maybe to start it. I'll put the S at the end and look at the down real quick. Siren. It could be temptress. Is it going to be tchotchkes? Okay. Tchokes. Tchokes is probably wrong. I feel so good about temptresses, though. So good. Bit of a laugh could be a heh or a ha. Pen name. The first name in pens is Bick. Good. Listening phrase could be either et alia or et allié. It could also be etc., etc. There are a variety of possible endings. I'm going to do et as the and we'll see how it goes. Sestanza minuti. I believe it means 60 minutes, possibly in Portuguese or Italian. We'll go with ora then. All right, that's enough for right now. Short letters. When you're short, you say IOU. Maybe. All right, I feel very strong about one of those answers. Maybe 2 with temptresses. Now, I locked in on the T of temptresses early because I want tchotchkes to be right. If tchotchkes is wrong, then the T is wrong and it all falls apart. But we'll see. A good start. Thanks for being here. Hello, Jim. Welcome in, friend. Monday Puzzler, best puzzles for sure. All right, we're in the midst of being attacked. We're also in the midst of building up some beds so that our little friends have a place to live and enjoy themselves. We have only a brief moment until the enemies come. And so while we're waiting for them, let me go ahead and build up a little bit more. I believe our queen's at full health, so we'll get a regular sword and see where the enemies come from. It's going to be our first raid since we've made level 2. And so I do want to know, does level 2 cause larger and worse enemies to visit us? Well, one was down, 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 and then a bunch are over this way. The city is under attack. Okay, they're actually starting low and then climbing up. Will I see... Oh, my current fighter, VB Knight, is fighting solo downstairs and is in the process of dying. A Radisson's been wounded. Transport the wounded to the bed. Radisson might get better. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh gosh, don't die. Resorty loves you. So clearly should have more than one soldier at the ready. Just the queen and the knight is not enough. Okay, holding our ground. All right, so VB Knight will come save you very soon. Okay, up we go. And I don't know if we need to bring the person to the hospital bed or to any bed whatsoever will do it. Klaus is sleeping on the ground. Good stuff. Oh, they dug into the base. I did not know that was possible. And I can't jump off of here. So, we need to dig ourselves down. Yeah, unfortunately your rat is protected from big falls. Alright, to death and glory! So I wonder if once the rats are locked in going one direction, if they'll turn against us? Seems like no. Alright, once they stop attacking something, then yes, they turn their direction. Okay, all of them are dead, everything is fine. Let's try to go save VB Knight now. Does our insurance cover that? I expect not. Lost Radisson! You're not lost, don't worry. Alright, come on, VB Knight. Well, you go in the box. Welcome to the box. Oh, that was pretty terrible, to be honest. Like, really and seriously pretty terrible. If there's a hospital, wounded Radissons get taken care of. Wait. Wounded Radissons can take care of their health before they get serious. In addition, doctors are able to move and heal the wounded. Think of supply and demand carefully. Build enough hospital for the city. You're fine. Everything's fine. So we need to rebuild a little bit. And yeah, we do need to build up our economy now so we can actually support multiple real soldiers. Because you saw there, VB Knight held the line proudly and substantially, but not long enough to actually kill anybody. So our queen moving around is really the only strength we have. And so if she's not available to help out, it's not clear what's going to happen. Now, I wonder if there's a way to make parts of the base inaccessible to raiders. Because if they come simultaneously at the top and the bottom, that's going to be a little bit challenging for sure. We'll break the plague tunnel now. Hey, Game Merchant, how's tomorrow going so far? Tomorrow's going pretty well so far. I'm really enjoying the stream already, and it's been nice. Yeah, nice time people stop by. I was gonna say it's been a pretty relaxing day so far, but this is just not true, as we've had so many raids already. Including a raid from a nice channel. I meant enemy raids primarily, though. Okay, maybe stronger walls would do it? Possibly. Yeah, I know that some rats can dig in to the ground. I don't know if they're then digging in and causing problems that way. Alright, Jack needs a bed also. Yeah, we have 3 people not sleeping in beds, of whom 1 does not want to sleep in a bed. We'll trust they'll deal with that. I'm going to dig out this dirt so I can help build the floor again. Go. Now go ahead and dig these out because they're actually digging out dirt spots, and so that dirt can be used immediately then to build the spot instead of bringing it from elsewhere. Cool. Well, like I said earlier, today's probably the last day of this game. I really am enjoying it, but I do want to get the ads going over on Reddit, and I feel to do a good job with running the ads on Reddit, we need to be playing a Paradox game when I run them. This game is definitely in line with a lot of games we do play. For ad day, I want to be as best as possible and appropriate as possible. So tomorrow, Stellaris. And I think the playthrough I want to do for Stellaris is going to be a focus on, what are they called? Focus on large, beautiful mech structures. Mech structures? No. Mega structures, which I've never, ever done. So that is the goal in the playthrough. We'll see how it goes. My sense is we shouldn't have too many ways into the base all at once. So I'm going to seal this off in just a little bit. And we'll probably have just the main floor, the surface, I suppose. And then one level somewhat farther down that's well defended, hopefully. But more and more water's coming in. Oh boy. Yesterday we wandered this way a little bit to see what new we could find. In particular, I very much wanted to find a, what's it called? Some berry bushes. But we could not find any of those. I'll hunt a little bit more. And I realize as the queen hunts, she's also, just not doing a great job of building up the base, which is an interesting mechanic in this game. Knowing that I could have more people back home making more things, if only the queen were to stay where she's supposed to be. Now, who dares say she's supposed to do anything? Well, at this point, she's supposed to be making the prison. So we'll make this one little ladder line, and then we'll head back again. Another spot we gotta fight through. So the queen herself can fight through all these gravestones. I actually wonder if you just walk past them, what happens. But I don't want to try that until I actually want to fight. So, home again, home again. As grass is always important, I'll go ahead and bring some of it with me. Can I send someone to explore? I mean, great question. I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe it is possible to do so. I haven't seen a way to do so quite yet, though. Your queen has brought you grass. Rejoice, ye many. Also, there's no way to get to this tree. We'll make a little ladder here while I'm thinking about it. Great. Maybe how you can send people in Fallout Shelter, for example. I've played Fallout Shelter only once. I don't remember much about it, unfortunately. Okay, why am I here? What am I doing? Right, we are attempting to make additional working areas here. And then I'll probably leave this spot open, or maybe one below. But I want to move the trading camp over, I think. Well, Okay, I'm going to go down one more floor. We have open space again. And try to dirt block it up. Also, I need to make the queen a better bedroom eventually. She definitely deserves it. Here we'll make a line of dirt blocks. Also, we're not researching anything right now. I should definitely be doing that. Anytime I think of it. Alright, I know I want to have the police station to help with criminality. We have the metabed made. We need to find out how to make medicine to make the metabed. Medibedi. The medicine is made where? Alright, the hospital function also. Probably it's a production building. Maybe the pharmacy does it? Facility to produce variable medications. Bat power and immortality are not dreams. Bat power? Can we fly around? That'd be amazing. The kiln makes items with dirts and logs. What do we get to? Oh, here it is. Probably the furnace for ingots. Let's head that direction. We do have a decent number of pieces of copper and iron. So let's figure out how that works. And we can make it almost immediately once we have the stone made, which is the next step we have here. Savings are running out. Needs more Pia. So I guess Pia is the word we use for our coins. And we haven't really figured out how to get more coins other than by raising taxes. So I'm thinking maybe I should raise taxes at some point. Also, new migrants. Man, it seems that every time the base is even somewhat stable, suddenly we have the opportunity to bring more people in and ruin everything. Hello, HPG. Good seeing you. Here to watch some gaming. You like the cozy game streams. That's very kind of you, friend. I'm glad that you can hang out and have a cozy time here. Heatstroke. A drought. What? Heatstroke? What do you mean heatstroke? That's not a real thing. Wait, put your sword away. Here to build. So the variety of ways in which the game challenges your character unexpectedly. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Hello to you, Strat. I fell asleep in a stream yesterday, woke up with my nose between the G and H key on the keyboard. I thought it was going to be a joke based on whatever's between the G and H letters. But I see you mean you actually fell asleep on the keyboard? I've only done that once before in my entire life. It was back when I was addicted to World of Warcraft. It would stay up far too late, attempting to beat the latest contents. And it was not a good use of my life by any means at all. Alright, this thing will get made in a moment. Trust someone to do that. Now, I wonder how we deal with heat stroke. Because I do see there's a tremendous amount of fire in the sky. Like we see the bright yellow casting down. I don't see anybody complaining of the heat. Not sure. I want to make a new storage box downstairs, like I said. Let me just retreat south, and when I say south, I mean down, and see what we can find down here. We need stone inside this box. I can definitely do that. I feel like it's stone, in this game it's rock. How games decide whether to call their basic resource rock or stone, I will never know. At the current level, we're only allowed to have 2 policies, which are tax laws or other ways of affecting the game. At some point, I'd like to figure out what we should better do. Jack is bad at production, so I want to leave Jack on the work of building things. So up top, let's go ahead and see if we can find some new workers who would like to do stone masonry. Also, we could grow more food. We have a decent amount of food saved up, though. I'm sorry I called you incompetent, Jack. You're not incompetent, I swear. Floor wants to sleep on the ground, loses stamina quickly. Slow movement, hates the leader. Eats food more quickly, hates the leader. Playful, joy goes down more quickly, and dies of stress. All these people are terrible. So every single one of these has a big problem. Alice brings 300 money. So thank you for the cash. We appreciate it. We're going to throw Alice down in the working area and then stay away from her because she loses happiness every time she sees the queen. My savings are running out. If it continues, nothing will remain. The Radissons would not do any work without compensation, just as we all. We don't believe in cooperation here, only payments. Without a solution, everything I've worked for will have been in vain. So, some might hate it, but we could raise taxes. Printing money will help the problem, or it might be a good time to trade with other nations. I didn't know there were other nations. Let's try to trade. No particular pop-up there. So I wonder if we now have the ability to build a trade area? Or maybe we can unlock it? It is the time to trade. So is there a trade desk here, possibly? Shrine of Dog. A Shrine of Rat. What's the mailbox do? Here's Trading Center. Mailbox to give orders from distance? Structures near mailboxes can be managed. What? That sounds amazing. So Trading Center's way up here. But first, diplomacy. A structure to explore the outer world. What lurks beyond the borders? Awesome. Let's find out what lurks beyond the borders. The word lurking is a little bit intimidating. Alright. I would like to give you beloved Alice. Oh, Alice needs a name. I apologize. We should definitely change that over. Hello, Bluffalo. How do I feel about the state of Crusader Kings 3 compared to CK2 with HIP? So, let me be entirely honest with you. What is HIP? If it's a total conversion mod, I don't know it at all, unfortunately. Know absolutely nothing about it. And so maybe you can tell me more about that. That said, I did play CK2 with all the DLCs. I really enjoyed it. And I jumped on CK3 right away. And have really enjoyed it also. HIP is Historical Immersion Projects and Overhaul mod. Yeah, unfortunately, I've never played an Overhaul mod. If you're into them, I'm so glad for you. I just don't know anything about them. So maybe people in channel can answer the question, but I don't myself know much about it. I'm setting up a special condition here where we only make stones when we have no stones. So if we have fewer than 10 stones, we then go ahead and have them make some. I realize I'm somewhat useless when it comes to answering questions about total conversion mods. I probably should play some of them. I've really enjoyed my playthrough of CK2 and CK3, and there's more and more depth if you do the great modding elements that the community has made. Yeah, I know we had someone come in last week talking about a total conversion mod that allows you to play in like the Las Vegas Fallout series. Fallout New Vegas, what it is. Appreciate the candor? Oh yeah, of course. I'll always be totally honest about whatever I can find and do. Alright, we found a new open spot, and here be spiders, and here be something blue. I'd like to dig out the new stuff, but I am deeply concerned that we're going to end up finding some enemies of some kind. And so I should probably do the Dwarf Fortress thing and militarize the area that goes down into the spooky hole. Yeah, Mad Cat, thanks for the follow. How's it going? Iron ore. So we have copper and iron now both. And we don't yet have a place to make ingots. Can't wait to see how that works. Maybe we can collect spider webs. I expect we can. That said, I'm afraid of the spider right now. Just keep digging. The player character is the Rat Queen. Exactly right. Exactly right. She is the Rat Queen. Gifts of the Ancients. Kaboom! With a loud noise, a huge rock crashed. Then, wow, the rock was full of gold coins. Thou who taketh this treasure shall march towards inevitable doom. The Radissons began to buzz with rumors those are the cursed coins of the ancients. That's quite disturbing, but I don't have enough money now. So I could say, I'm not afraid of mischief, let's use it. The Radissons are anxious, let's bury those. Are we burying the Radissons? are we killing our citizens who are causing problems? Or pretend to bury the treasure, but then use it in secret? If we say, let's use it, we get 3,000 money, but everyone is bummed for 72 hours. We bury it, they're happier for 72 hours, or pretend to use it, or pretend to bury it and then don't. I'm not afraid of mischief. Only 3 negative happiness, we're gonna be fine. A violin lover, thank you for the follow also. I played violin briefly in elementary school. Unfortunately, my love for Sherlock Holmes, which caused me to start playing the violin, was not enough to sustain actually practicing the violin. That is a story for you about motivation and my lack of it when it came to that. That said, I played tuba later and had a great time with that, of course. Digging ever more deeply. Like I said, I should probably militarize this area before I go much deeper. So, have I assigned all of my beds yet? I have not. I believe we have Alice unassigned, and Alice needs a name, right? We said that earlier. So, naming is here. Here, there we go. Alice. What are we to call you? So, Black Boa, thank you for the big old raid earlier. I appreciate that. Let's get you in the game. And then Black Boa will sleep in this bed, because I believe you want to sleep in bed, correct? Yes. Yes is yes. Okay. I think that the enemy rats can dig in absolutely anywhere that there's open ground. So probably completely covering the ground the way to go. Hey, speaking of enemies, didn't we just have a raid a little bit ago? I'm definitely in no shape for dealing with this again. Got more important things to do. Okay, I want to go recruit at least one more character and make a second warrior if possible. hello friends. So you are neat and a floorer. So wants to sleep on the floor, give us some rocks. Fragile and monetarist, hates paying taxes, very weak. This person, very strong, but cries if unhappy. Aaron, you get to be our new soldier. Welcome robbed peddlers to the force here. Okay, so most important is to put a soldier in the hole. So I don't recall exactly what size the building is for this. Let's find out. Training camp, just like that. Looks so ugly though. I think we need to do a good job of making the floors even, or else I'm gonna be annoyed in the future I didn't do so. So, Sheriff Aaron indeed is who we need here. Okay, I know I should run about and... Event occurred! Hello, Sheriff Aaron! Dear leader, isn't it hard to go around and collect taxes every time? Pardon me? There will be lots of taxes that are not paid without knowing. Why don't you build a tax office? Let Ratizens collect their own taxes. It'll make you walk much less and make tax collecting so much easier. I honestly didn't know that tax collection was locked to my walking around. I had absolutely no idea. I don't think it actually is. With a tax office, that's nice. If we do that, we get 1 research point and everyone's happier for paying their taxes. Or are you saying I'm short of work? If I joke with Aaron, then Aaron is happier for a while. What's Aaron doing with his face? Is he licking himself? Is he like trying to style his mustache? Or is that him just talking? I'm going to say let's have some more bureaucracy. We'll build the tax office presently. Right, I was working here on getting a place for Aaron to train up. Now, one issue is that characters do not immediately train into fighting. There's a real possibility of Aaron not being ready to fight during the raid. And so I'm intending to try and work with my knight so he doesn't die immediately, and then go elsewhere in the base to help protect everything else. Okay, this is military training camp. Throw it there. Yeah, it'll get made eventually, but not right now. Wonder if I just seal this off. Man, I wonder if all of the Dens of Plagues produce enemies. Because see, it's dancing now, in a way I don't believe it did previously. Well, we'll make a wall of criminal to protect ourselves. We can't make the prisons because we currently have no lumber. I bet we have no lumber because they're out of wood in general, because the tree is too high and hard to get to. So we'll fix that. When I say the tree, you will recall... I already made a spot for it, never mind. I need to mark them to be cut down again. We have a ton of wood, actually. We have an absolute ton of wood in this direction. It's our mighty, beautiful tree that I tried very hard not to cut down too many times. I also, I'm seeing that poor old Sam here has to get in the water to dig it out. So let me build another ladder down, so hopefully he can stand on top of it. And we'll also go and get him some wood. Okay. Taking this home, it should get turned into planks, and the planks should be able to be used for whatever comes next. I've forgotten. For the prison, I believe. Here come the enemies. So hurry down to where our knight fellow should be fighting. Keep him alive. Knight? Okay, so VB Knight is back on and fighting. It is the case that the places where the plague graves are where the enemies spawn from. Also, I just tried to engage in combat while not actually in combat mode. Not my strongest effort ever. VB Knight, where are you, man? VB Knight, please? I'm gonna stand and fight here, even though we're taking so much damage. Seeing them under attack, we must do something, I agree. quick bit of sleep to get some health back. That's enough. Wakey wakey. So VB Knight went to sleep instead of fighting. Why do I pay you? That's a real question there. It seemed that the fighters do not know how to kite, so they just stand in place and directly tank all the enemy blows. But now that we've learned about how the gravestones work and how they spawn enemies, we can do a better job of cleaning those out. And that'll then probably buy us more time. Alright, repelled again. VB Knight, let me save you. Alright, which bed's actually yours? I think it was over here somewhere. All getting healed up. Alright, fix the barricade again. So we know that there is a gravestone up top over here, which is spawning enemies. I'll want to clear that in just a little bit. Did someone go into the box? Did the prison get made? Also, I learned earlier today that I can do this. I thought we were stuck looking very close to the queen. We can zoom out quite a bit and see more. I like that very much. So we want to throw our prison up. Got an achievement called It Was Summer. The summer hath now ended. Bring me my golden prison. This is the first one. Cool. I need stones. We're making stones here that should get made. All right. And then Aaron, Sheriff Aaron, you will move to here. Then I have 2 fighters. Good. I want to have the queen go ahead and sleep up. Once she's at full health, I'm then going to try to clear the couple of gravestones, especially the ones in the middle of my base here. Now I know how they work. And what I'm going to do is dig down to its level. Can I ask them to do that while I'm sleeping? No, the queen cannot give orders while she's sleeping. But I want to have the mine across here. And then as that gets done, I'll have to make a floor as well. And I believe I saw we can make stone floors as well. Dirt blocks, wood blocks, stone blocks. They're probably able to move faster and faster. For right now, a dirt floor is probably fine though. Now gives an area to kite across. All right. More and more people wish to join us. I feel like the arriving of troops is much faster than I would like it to be, honestly. We now have a prison. So do I still have a criminal? Can I manually put the criminal into the prison? How's it work? In prison. This Radisson is not a criminal. So I'm guessing I need to find the criminal. And I don't recall who it was before. Also, the criminality may have dropped off. I know that you have a limited timer of being criminal, and then it becomes no longer... statute of limitations for that, I guess is the word for it. Hey, Sunday Warrior! Sunday Warrior, thank you so much for the generous subscription. I was thinking about naming our soldier here, so I'm going to name Sunday Warrior, which is appropriate for a warrior character. That is the G key, statistics, rat page, citizens, all of our low class right now. I wonder how they'll move up. But, Aaron, you get renamed to Sunday Warrior. Thanks again for the resubscription, friend. Keep training beautifully. Thank you. Oh, if you dig out underneath the rat, they stop being able to work. I shouldn't be surprised at that even a little bit. Look, your queen is helping you. I have to go and grab 4 pieces of dirt, then make both of these. Whoops. I just heard the sound of an owl. I believe that sound is just, nighttime is upon us. More dirt. I keep pushing the weapon button to start building. It's the tab button instead for that. She's a queen of the people, but don't make eye contact. It's true. The anarchist wants nothing to do with us. And I feel a little bad about that. I wonder if it's possible to change characters' personalities. When I say personalities, I mean rat-alities. Surely they're not people. Don't look too closely at them. They're pure automatons working for the greater glory of their queen. You like the music, Ella, still? Yeah. I definitely agree that so many like cute little indie games have really, really fine music, and I'm totally delighted this is one of them. I'm thinking right now about leave your queen alone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say go away. Come back, please. Come back, please. Your queen wishes to speak with you. I think I may have waited too long, and she lost her gumption, lost her willingness to speak to the queen. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. What I was saying, though, I'm beginning to think about how I want to review this game over on Steam, because I'm planning to do that this afternoon. And I think the things to mention most of all are, like, the game is cute, right? It's adorably charming. It's far cozier than Oxygen Not Included, which is fine. I think there's, like, a nice middle point between the horror of Oxygen Not Included, complexity, and, you know, a totally easy, peaceful game. I am so curious how hard the game will get if I just let it keep on playing. The queen's low on health right now, so I'm gonna go get her healed up again. Less cute than Timberborn. Wait, really? Wait, really? You hear a button there? Yeah, so I think the but in this game for me is I'm not sure how great it is for streaming for me, because generally speaking, one moment, what do you want? What do you want? Let your queen awake. Interrupting my sleepy time. I should give her nothing. What I was gonna say though is I think many of the games I like streaming and that our community likes in general are a little bit more challenging. That said, I'm having a good time with it, and I think at my first playthrough I've been kind of all over the place. I think if one is intentional about building, you have a very nice looking base instead of this terrible little rat hole I've made. A sorceress method. Dear leader, I found out how to lift the curse off the treasure. I'll perform a ritual in front of everyone so they can have their peace of mind. Of course, to perform the ritual, I need some, you know, hee. Heichel, what are you doing? So Heichel will get 500 money. Heichel has 2,000 money right now. So you might recall that someone didn't want to raise taxes too much. If they're all holding on to thousands and thousands of money, we're absolutely raising taxes. I wonder if they have an equivalent amount of money to what I started with. I wonder. Or what in the world have you been reading? Heichel becomes happier for the compliment. I'm going to give you the money, but in exchange, I'm going and raising taxes. Absolute craziness. Hey, Fozzie Orb, thanks for the resubscription, friend. I appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying hanging out today. Taxing the rich. The problem is no one is rich enough to count as middle class. So I think I'm only allowed to tax people based on what rank they are, not how much they have in their pockets is. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. Again, Fozzie, thank you for the generosity. Let me go get you the game also. All you fine subscribers get in the game eventually. Sam here, the elitist, wants to be left alone. Sam, you're going to become, instead, Fozzie. Good. Tax of riches of the poor. I mean, if I can say, if a character has over, we'll say $1,000 dues, then take a portion of it, I'm fine with that. Because I do want them to eventually become middle class, upper class, etc. Have some stratification. I recognize that My money is running out. The queen must have more. You also recall that I put my law stone in the least convenient place ever. So it is at the very top of the tree. I'm hoping I can eventually make an elevator, some kind of rope and pulley system, because my queen is definitely getting swole with these endless pull-ups. All right, there it is. Behold the law stone. Also have a criminal again. All right, welcome to legislation. Oh, you're allowed to have 2 of every rule. I thought it was 2 in total. Well, in that case, oyez, oyez, here comes the law. So civil tax, a tax on radisons every certain amount of time, building usage tax, or research tax. Okay. I believe there are ways to restrict who uses what buildings. But right now they require fiddliness around figuring out who has enough money. So I think I'm gonna say when you use the bathroom, you have to pay me money. This is good. This is very, yes, the toilet indeed. Percentage of wealth. Okay. I want 10% of what you get when you use the bathroom. Cool. And I'm gonna have that just on the poor. This is monstrous. I apologize. All right. I'm gonna change the name of the law to poor P tax. Good. And then for the upper classes, when you use the bathroom, we're to give the upper class restroom. That's what the upper class calls it. Good. And the same thing with you. Though upper class are going to get 20% of income instead, or 20% of wealth instead. No wealth allowed in my state. We now have 2 tax laws that should help, I hope. Commerce law is when people have enough to afford something. They're taxed a little bit on it. Namely, wait, dirt? Let's make a new one. Yeah, the measure of meat law is when you eat meat, you pay me 8 money. I know that some characters are paid for jobs they do, so I wonder how much someone gets paid for doing a stone creation job. Because we could say, if you get 10 for making a stone, we take 8 when you use a rock to get it. And then labor laws, make them work more often, less often. Right now, no. Taxation is on the rise. Let's watch our money the next few days and see how it goes. It's wealth, not salary. That's right. We want to make sure that no one is, what's the work? No one is hoarding wealth. You must share with the community to help us grow. Good. Good. Okay. Internal conflict. People are fighting. We need the hospital. We need the diplomacy desk also. Also, I need to clear the enemies. I need to do everything. It is difficult being your queen. All right. I wonder if eventually I want to make some kind of like proper room instead of just throwing everything everywhere. But for the moment, diplomacy desk, please. To see what's lurking out there. They're gonna steal my ladder so I can't change the law. You're probably right about that. To battle! This is the one that just stands and fights, so I'm gonna stand there and just destroy it directly. Oh, there are 2 of them actually. There we go. Still full health, we'll do it again. These ones are kiteable. One's called the Flyer, or that means they move fairly quickly. Next. I wonder if I can send my troops to go fight the gravestone. Like, if I order them to go destroy it, what will they do? I'm hoping to eventually make armor for the queen, so she can stand and fight a little while longer. Sunday's in pretty bad shape, so we're gonna hold off on fighting for right now. We need the hospital to help. Oops. Did I actually start tax office research yet? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We got diplomacy going, though. I'm excited for that. Again, we're allowed to have up to 40 rats. Also, income is going up. Our queenly treasure pile is increasing. We'll see if that continues. I think it will. The rats are sadder, though. I wonder if they're going to be complaining over tax law, most likely. Alright, so I need to do the tax office. I also want to do trading center way to get more money. So we'll knock that out first. And then we'll do the tax office afterwards and see what happens. Hospital. Did I research that? I did. And now we know how to make it. In this... makes medicine? No, to make the pharmacy to get medicine. Back to that in a little bit. Almost destroyed. This is stand and fight one. Hey, there we go. Alright, no more enemies spawning inside the base. Thank goodness for that. Okay. What else needs doing? These internal conflicts happening. I wonder if eventually we can get a counseling office to help them out a little bit. Also, this part looks absolutely terrible. I've had it just kind of a rat hole for a long time. So let's go ahead and turn it into a more attractive area. And then I want to seal off this side, I believe. So my beloved barricade's on fire. Sorry, friends. Did we finish the wood blocks? We did. The wood blocks are actually made with planks, not with normal wood pieces. Well, that's a little surprising, maybe. I'm guessing eventually we'll need more than one woodcrafter, so we do seem to be burning through wood fairly quickly. Also, we don't yet have the automatic cutting of trees. We have to have a tree forester, I believe, for that. I should probably plant more trees somewhere. This game took a tremendous number of I should do X, I should do Y, which is fine, but it is hard to keep all the I shoulds together. I also, our water pool is mostly empty here, so I probably want to remake this side of things eventually. Have it more of a flat area. Okay. I want to know what this blue stone is. It's crystal. Blue crystal. I think I saw a documentary about this one time, in which two guys investigated crystal while inside of an RV. Hope does not allow some crystalline entity to come and destroy us. I do wonder if the thing up here is like saltpeter or gold or what. We'll continue this down. Yeah, the documentary is called Breaking Bad. Thanks for remembering that one. Yeah, I wasn't sure I remember the name for the documentary, but that's a pretty good one. Okay. Again, we're going to discover some horrors eventually. Are you a mushroom? Are you a mushroom? So if we get a mushroom, we can begin to grow mushrooms in a mushroom farm. Now, do we have the care to support that? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, the money is going down again. Good eye on that. So maybe I tax all the wealth until there is no more. I have to get a trade desk up and going. And we'll trade away, I don't know, dirt or something. Surely other rats want to buy dirt. I want to see what the diplomacy desk does now. Hello, diplomacy desk. Oh, wow. Unexpected. So there really are other kingdoms out there. Our city is in the center. Illuminate the uncown wilderness to find other nations. By presenting resources or money, relations can then be approved. With high enough relations, trading agreements can be set with the nation. Alright, so before we can trade, we gotta meet somebody. Here be monsters. Let's pick this one. Unknown area with vast land. They're all just called that. And all of them are similar distances away. So, Pikachu, I choose you. Begin exploration. It takes time depending on distance. So I don't know who's going to explore that. We didn't assign a character to it. Alright, so who's my criminal? How do I figure that out? If we bring up the big list of rats, we might be able to discover them that way. And we know the person should have a little gray heart on them. Klaus! Klaus, you shameful creature, you! May I imprison you? Arrest. You're coming with me, buddy. Into the box you go. Into the box. G then filter is heisty criminals. Hey, super cool, and thank you for that. Good to know. Alright, Klaus is in the box. Blah, Klaus. Collect taxes. So left click to collect taxes on Klaus. It's not doing anything. Did I get tax collection started? No. I know we're researching trading center, and I do want that, but taxes are even more important, I think. It's here, off of Radisson Register. A plate to carve and name the Radissons. Who are written can be separated as groups. I don't know why I want to record their names. We'll find out soon enough. That's going to go up top on top of the tree, probably. Like I said, I do feel a little bit all over the place right now, so I'd like to just do some peaceful building to make the world look a little nicer. So dirt blocks across here. And then we'll dig that out and move it down. And like I said a bit ago, I'd like to go across this way. I kind of have just the one long ladder down, instead of have this weird step down. Are you allowed to queue up more than one research project? Because I believe I saw they just finished researching the trade center anyway. And now goes Radisson Register. Hey, you can queue them out. Nice. What does the Shrine of Rat do? Shrine dedicated for Sacred Rat. By the power of rat, skills can be used. By the power of rat. Oh, I love it. Mini storage. A place to keep various items. Not much can be stored due to its size. Probably there's a way to say, like, put stone by the stonemason. We'll get that one also. Lots of storage to do. So the filter key, we can determine who is what. Economic filter. The wealth of the city. Happiness, injury, and criminality. Very cool. We can find people more easily that way, instead of reading through everything. Okay, so I'm going to mine this way as well. Be a little bit of water that falls out, but that's okay. A little bench will have to move as well. Repair. Destroy. Destroy, destroy. Hey, Dr. Nixon, is this game made by Clay? No, this game is made by the same people who made the lovely Ratopia. This is Ratopia. Ratropolis. Ratropolis is a really fun card game. It's tower defense card game, I guess. It's one I've enjoyed quite a bit. And so there is some similarity between this and Oni. It's a different game than Oni, definitely. It's not one that is nearly as challenging in some measure, but it is adorably fun so far. Hey, our queen leveled up more combat ability, or more strength overall, so she can carry more things. Now the area down below us, I would like very much to use to collect all the water in it, and maybe to engage with the fish down there, though I'm not quite sure what they do. We have our tax office. Let's go build that. And then I'm gonna come back and work on clearing that cemetery. But I believe now that enemies will only attack from this direction. Is that true? The world may never know. We can get migrants, but more migrants means I've got to pay more bills. I still haven't discovered how exactly to use migrants in a beneficial way. The enemies are coming. I hope the tax office will fit right here. Rural powers, bring me taxes. A structure to properly collect taxes. With tax collectors, impossible is nothing. I love that. Fits perfectly. You like how this game, Oni feels unapproachable. Yeah, as I said in my review of Oni, it goes from being like, this is adorably fun, to hope remember high school physics class very quickly. I think a lot of people probably get into Oni believing it's one kind of game and then realizing very quickly, oh no, it's a totally different kind of game. That's okay. This one feels much more approachable. And like I said, I do want to see how the difficulty increases as we go. But for the moment at least, it feels quite friendly compared to Oni. Okay, so if the enemy is gonna all spawn right here, I know there's when you're in combat mode, there's escort, dismiss, etc. You have to have a squad headquarters for this. I wonder if this will allow us to bring other troops directly with the queen instead of waiting for them to show up and help out. Kind of sort of bet so. Hey, one bonus research point, everyone got more happiness. I have no idea what just happened there, but I'm very grateful it happened anyway. We somehow researched happiness for everyone. Oh, also, what's this? A little slug beast centipeding along. So I want to build floor through here also. And I'm guessing eventually wooden floors will be very useful for speeding up certain areas of the base. Don't actually want to make that quite yet. Also, I'm guessing that as enemies spawn, they're going to knock their way through any walls we have eventually. Also, I am curious, if I were to cut off this gravestone entirely, could the enemies still find a way to the base? They've got to be able to. I can't imagine being able to force them to not come in. Also, I do wonder if they're going to go up and around. It'd be pretty bad. Pretty bad if so. Mere moments to combat, but between now and then, my friends, time for a quick ad break. 3 minutes of ads. Other side of that, we'll get back to the game. Let's do a little bit more crossword puzzle and see what we can get figured out in the next 3 minutes. Thanks for being here. Hope you're enjoying hanging out. It's been a lot of fun for me, and so thank you. All right, hustles. So hustles can mean to hurry. It can mean a kind of work. It can also mean a con, like to cheat someone. I don't know right now what it is. A fleur-de-lis, probably. A subject for some asylum seekers. Subject. So asylum seekers often want to show that they are in danger in their home country. So it could mean a person who wants to work in an asylum. So someone who's into psychology, sociology, social work, that kind of thing. I have no idea. A slog, to plod possibly. Ending for opal or emerald. I think the word emeraldine is a word maybe. Opaldine probably not. There's an opal light. Is there emeraldite also? Probably not. Let's see though. Context dependent in linguistics. Context dependence. Twinnings selection, or Twinings, I think it's a brand of tea. So like a tea mix, a tea box, something involving tea though. Sydney once dubbed the strawberry capital of California. I don't know too much about that. Joan Crawford portrayed her Jessica. So it's probably in a film. This is Jessica Alba. Jessica Chastain, I believe the person also. No clue. Rainier, who was the first person to win 2 Academy Awards for acting. Maybe Rainer. Powered in a way. So you can power through something, you can electrify something. Powered. Loafs. Could just be lazes, we'll see. A small addition to a staff. So staff here can mean employment, so like you hire an intern. A staff could also have an orb on top of it. Small addition though. A staff can also be a word that's used for musical notation. It's like a quarter note or a quarter rest could be a small addition. Also a flat sign or sharp sign indicating the key signature on the far left by the clef. Some saucers. They could be dishes. They could be UFOs. They could be saucers. Discs, like in playing Frisbee. I'm going to do discs and see if that's right. Twaddle. Twaddle means rot, foolishness, lies, that kind of thing. All right, we have a couple of really interesting blocks at the right-hand side and the bottom left-hand side. We'll see if these help us at all as we now move to the downs. State of suffering could just be woe. We'll see if that's right. Air balls miss it. They miss the hoop and the net both. That said, WN, absolutely perfect. So one of these is definitely incorrect. They missed the rim. That's the word for it. I think I said rim, and they're like, rim's 4 letters. So I said hoop. So airballs missed the rim of the hoop. WR much better. Sprite. A sprite's a word for an elf, I believe. Though EMF looks really, really bad. So it's right, though. It's EM Forrester, Foster. It's something like that. Fosterer? I can't remember. With a couple more letters we figured out, but EMF is absolutely correct. Good. Reproductive cell. I mean, just sperm. That said, I think sperm might be plural, not singular. Is it? Spermatozoa might be the singular. A medium for a medium. So tarot, possibly. Hand reading, the crystal ball. Looks like tarot is right. Oh my goodness. The very first thing I said about their tough to pin down was champion wrestlers. It is wrestler, after all. Very good. The cross here is impasto's thick layers often. Oil. Oh, impasto's a kind of it's a kind of art, isn't it? It's the oil paints, I bet. Maybe. Initials in a high-profile 90s breakup. High-profile from 90s. Oh, it'd be spore. A spore is also a reproductive cell. And that helps with EM Forster or whatever it is. Cotton thread is is it linen? Not sure on that. Input is entry. You can also enter input. Highways are routes. High profile 90s breakup. Oh, the USSR. There you go. EM Forster? There's sissel, I know, as a kind of thread. Is there lissel also? Maybe. All right, that corner feels relatively strong. Audiophiles collection. They often have speakers or records, possibly. Welp, records what? I'm not sure. It could be albums, big old headphones, a collection of needles. Needles for on one's record player. That's not going to work. Neural transmitters are Axons? Axia? Hamlet's affliction according to Freud. If you're asking questions like to be or not to be, you have melancholia for Freud. A display of commitments. Something, something merits, a loyal oath, not sure. One more and then back to the game. Shows that many people barely finish. So the word bare means to be naked or nude. So like a strip tease. That might work. He might be a bit of a laugh, like he. Strip teases. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about how we're doing on a Monday. Back to it in an hour. I do not want to say we're going to finish a Monday today, but it's possible we'll finish a Monday today. We will see. We will see. All right, team. I'm going to have a quick sip of water, and we get back to a little bit more straight away. Good. Okay. Our savings are so bad. We're about to fight. Well. well. So, I want to get the tax office made, but the cash problem's going to be a huge issue, I expect. Let's see what happens when we run out of money entirely. If only I had, like, royal savings I could use to help out around these parts. While I'm just standing here waiting to fight, I'm trying to make some dirt blocks across. Hey, we have a barricade. Nice. Because of the barricade here, can I get built across before the fight actually starts? Kind of sort of doubt it, but let's see what we can do. No, definitely not. Alright, rise, chicken. Run away, Eskimos! Run away! This group, while they're behind the barricade, cannot hit me, I'm pretty sure. Except for the one that's throwing stuff. And are the knights coming soon? Knights, please? Knights, please? Is that all? Holy cow. Wait, maybe holy cow. The city's still under attack, but I don't see any indication of where we're being attacked. Went away. Yeah, how amazing is that? So the enemies only come from the gravestones. So I'm guessing if there are no gravestones, the enemies cannot spawn. We've learned a very important lesson in the past few minutes here. That makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Wow. Which might mean we should move all of our troops to here. We did see earlier also that some enemies have come from the ground as well. I wonder how they show up. We need tax collection, though, urgently. Let's see how this building works. Tell me your story, please. So the person who works here gets 150 money. As they work, they get paid 150 money. Huh. Who's the most efficient of them all? Ian is. Ian will start crying if things go bad. Ian, I believe in you. So we're going to see if the tax collector just collects money for themselves. Or perhaps not. Okay, I'm going to have folks dig out down here again. And then I'm going to get back to trying to build out a little bit. This is definitely a game where the time just goes flying by very quickly. Also out here we'll see a new kind of stone very soon. Ian immediately sleeps on the floor. What on earth is wrong with you, Ian? What on earth is wrong with you? Oh, no. I wonder if I should make some more beds down here for the folks who are, folks who work in this area, instead of making everyone sleep upstairs. That could be a good thing. Immediately to bed, Ian. What a guy, what a guy. And happiness is going down still. Need to find other sources of happiness, hopefully. I mean, true happiness comes from within, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and I know now that I can make smaller boxes. Okay, may I restrict... Okay, it's still a 2x2. I'm hoping it'd be a 1x1. So I should probably move all of this stuff over a little bit. Hey, it's a bunny hanging out. What you doing, buddy? Someone killed a bunny. Hey, we have 200 money. All right, Ian, bring me cash. Ian's fighting with people. Okay, Ian has stopped to perform. Where are you going now, Ian? What'd you do, man? Going to the desk. Writing some letters. Dear sir, your taxes are late this month. Shall you repent at once? Writing fitfully now. Other people only walk by. Ian's heading out now. Collecting taxes? Using the bathroom. So our taxation level has fallen apart terribly quickly. I don't know how to fix this, honestly. I wonder if I have too many characters or too few characters. But yeah, I expect we're gonna hit insolvency very soon. Now I know when you bring people in, they have wealth. So you die if happiness goes low. You want to fight well. Both of you join me. Now I think we're paying big money out right now for our soldiers. And because the queen is doing all of the fighting, I'm going to make this person stop being a soldier. Actually, we just had a battle. No more soldiers allowed. How do I say no one fights? There we go. Okay, we just got a giant pile of money from somewhere. Is it when we brought people into the community they gave us money? Just not sure. We'll go ahead and give Ian a bed down here. It's close by. Ian does not want to sleep on the floor. Okay. Also down here is whoever's making stones. The very wealthy person uses a toilet, possibly. Black Boa. You work there, so you get assigned here. We have criminals again. Need that police officer still. And then other random people who need places to sleep. Peter, welcome. And then Sunday Warrior, do you want to sleep on the floor? Nope, you get a bed also. More soon! More soon! Down below, what did we find recently? We continued the ladder line. Whole bunch of nothing else. So I think so long as we do not find more gravestones, we're good to go. Though will there be buried enemies eventually? More crystals to the left. Also the spider stuff. Oh, also. Yes, as we dig in here, we're getting closer to wherever the yellow stuff is. That'll help for a moment. Now, what have I researched recently? Money. The tax collector... Is the tax collector necessary to get any taxes whatsoever? Maybe I just didn't realize that part. Because, yeah, we still have a lot of money. Hello. Okay. Maybe, interestingly, I'm not sure. Enemies can spawn in places I did not fully expect them to be able to. I know we dug in this direction, but I think I would have seen that's there. Alright, stand and fight for a moment. Until the queen has lower health, I think I'm just going to straight tank this. As long as the enemies are still this lower level, we're fine. We're no longer fine, I believe. No, we're fine. We're fine. Half health. At this point, can the queen just straight tank an entire gravestone? The answer appears to be yes. HP low. It's all over if you fall. You have to take care of yourself. You're fine. You're fine. Winner's us. Good stuff. Playing a little bit risky there. That's fine. Hello, Garius. Question for me, is auction included in this game? Auction is included. Taxes are not, but auction is. And delightful mice also. Hey, we got some gold ore. Our first of a gold ore. So I think the yellow stuff in the wall may actually just be gold. Nice. Nice. More refugees want to join us. Also, 3 criminals now. 3 criminals and some lost rations also. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's finding a police officer to help with the criminality situation. So I'm guessing that they will do the arresting instead. Have not researched that yet. I want to make a separate police station with all of the prisons inside of it as well. I also want to make a proper bedroom at some point soon. So, police station is Royal Affairs, I believe. Can I make it now? It's over here. We need to get copper going. So to get copper going, we need to have the production of ingots on the furnace, I believe. So kiln is make stuff with dirts and logs. Furnace is up next. I have to research that. Then the police station. Now, where are my criminals? We use the filter, but I see Jack is being shameful up there. Shameful, shameful Jack. Residents express dissatisfaction when it accumulates. Oh no, is someone gonna cry? Aim and use F check Y? That suspicious Radissons acts like that. So you're lost. Clumsy, full of new hope. It's not you. Someone's acting like something. I don't quite know who it is. Exploding complaints. I see. Hana's having a very, very bad time. That's not Hana. There she is. So, the Radisson's affected by the outcome of a recent event. For 2 hours, she's a little bit less happy. And she's been victimized by crime. Wow. Someone has been treating her horribly. Oh my goodness. So what exploding complaints will lead to? She's deluded. So I think she's insulting other people, making it all a little bit sadder. Everyone's having a horrible life because Han's having a horrible life. Brutal. I don't want to upgrade all of these bits of ground because we're going to run faster through this part. That could be very good. Can you get a Fievel hat? I will only go east from now on. No Fievel goes west jokes allowed. Such criminality, my goodness. Gather the wood again. At least the money's great. Now, I wonder if I should lower taxes so everyone's a little bit happier. Pixie's a double criminal? What? Hana's also a criminal, so in her sadness, she's become a criminal. Very sad. Very, very sad. Into the boo box! Now, may I tax you while you're in there? Now, so earlier we had someone in here, we could push the tax button. So I think taxes may only occur if you're a tax collector. Fine. This area will be my royal fortress. No, maybe a police station instead. So I'm going to go ahead and just mine this out myself. And then try to move the prison stuff over. Right, furnace done. Good. Make a floor dirt across this way. And I no longer feel like working, so I will order my rat people to get to work digging in this way. Cool. And may I put my royal prison here already? Yes. At least 4 of them for now. Hello, Peter. So this is gold here, correct? What's that? Okay, I've not seen this before. It looks like it's the sneaky covered with terrifying things. So I think it's going to be enemies of some sort. So I'll probably be ready to go attack that before we do so. Maybe it'll be a boss, maybe higher tier enemies. Because they're locked inside, I am curious if they'll be able to dig their way out whenever the next evil event happens. For fear they will, I'm going to throw a couple of barricades here just to slow them down. Need to have wood for that. For wood, though, I need to have trees. So we should probably think about how we can make a tree farm to get wood coming in more consistently. It appears we're having some trouble on those. That said, there's wood right here on the floor from our earlier water collection issues. I'll down to about half food right now. Probably make sure we have more food fairly soon. Hello, Sleepy Klaus. Does Klaus want to sleep on the floor? Where is Klaus? Anna? Does Klaus not exist? has Klaus left our community possibly? Also, Hana has only 10 happiness right now. Everyone's so dismayed. Also, Hana's rich. Use the bathroom and give me that money, please. So we're discovering more and more mechanics the longer we play. I am enjoying that, but I'm also a little concerned. They don't like their names? Possibly. This is the average of happiness. I think it's the case that Hana cannot satisfy her own joy, as we suspected somewhat earlier. Hana, into the prison you go, my friend. Go. Jack and Eskimo is both problematic as well. Come on, Jack. Can you just stop walking, please? Yeah, that's right. Go to the prison. That's where we're gonna go. Into the box. Alright, police station's now done. So, will this allow us to ignore this work? A facility for maintaining local security, apprehends criminals and rehabilitate them. For that, we need to get the ingots going. So, down to production floor to try to make copper and such. Hello, production floor. The furnace. More stones needed, more wood's needed. The kiln, more wood needed. Yeah, wood really is the issue. Alright, let's check the research building. Tell me of wood growing. So basic research, I'm sure. Logging camp will automatically cut down the trees nearby, I believe. Anything in a tree shape can be cut down. Love it. Love it, love it. Is there anything else like intentionally growing trees? I don't see anything. So maybe I can just plant the trees on my own. Okay. Now I wonder if the giant tree will get cut down also. If I set it up over here. There's a little farm. I guess I'm gonna dig into the giant tree. Just a bit. To get more wood urgently. And then hopefully we can make a little tree farm in this area. And I don't know if tree farms need to have exposed area for like sunlight and such. Let me help by grabbing these. We got tons of money again. So with tons of money, I wonder if we can start getting more people in and give them more jobs and such. Because we do have a couple of open work sites right now. Okay, I'm gonna build all the way across. It might be an absolutely terrible decision. We'll see how it goes. This gathering pile. I'm guessing when these are fully grown, they then go and gather. May have been a good job. Rasson's complaints have been solved well. Thank you. I don't know what the complaints were, but I solved them well. Good job, Resorty. Okay. May I now create police station? Not quite. Right, because ingots. May I now create ingot machine. Oh, shoot. The trash collector's here right now. I didn't take out the trash today. My wife even mentioned it was trash day this morning. It's not my job to do so explicitly. I usually remember to do so, though. I don't want to run out there like a dum-dum and say, oh, I've got trash for you. So maybe on Friday we'll take out the trash. More stone needed and such. Whoops, indeed. What are ways citizens satisfy happiness and joy? I honestly don't know. I honestly do not know what they do to satisfy joy. I hope whatever it is, they'll do it. Eskimos. Yeah, there are other buildings that'll help me to have them satisfy joy. I should probably look into those in a moment. Into the prison you go. Now help with this. Can't quite reach that far, unfortunately. Well, someone else get the dirt for sure. Good job, Fozzie. And we'll go ahead and set up additional building through here. Just have rid for right now so nobody falls through. Now, as we're digging gold out of the ground, I don't know if we can eventually use that to mint more coins. I bet we can. Today in down, 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 we found even more ore. And then nothing else new. But there's some probably sand here. Now, I wonder if, like in Oni, sand can stand up on its own. Or if it'll fall as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and dig through here. This is sandstone. Or sorry, sand rock. Once we're down a little bit, I'm going to mine out the sand myself to see if it falls. And I know I'm going to need copper at some point. What was that? What was that? So, can you discover the point on the graph where we figure out how taxes work? So the middle class has been making some low class has been making big money, and then someone decided to charge them based on wealth accrued for using the bathroom. And so we've done a very good job of the old taxation coming in. Overdue tax ranks. Outrageous. Outrageous. It's probably going to find ways for people to get some more money, more jobs and such, but that will come soon enough. I think. I'm curious. I dig out the gold. It is gold ore. So it's not exactly coin. But yeah, I guess we can mint eventually. Looking for source of joy. Necessary as well. But I know I have barricades here also in case the enemies come from that far side. All the wood again. Yep. Alright, speaking of all the wood again, have we... Come to that in a moment. First, joy sources. There's the circus stand, music stage, the pub. The pub that requires actual beer, yes? Beer is made... Production, possibly? Brewery! So through the wood workshop. Process wood into items, tools, barrels, and gear. Oh my goodness. So many things. So many things. I keep being really struck by just how much there is to unlock. I know that games like Oni have a huge research trees also. That feels absolutely crazy though. You couldn't get your rats to use the pub despite letting all classes use it. Kenneth, did you make the beer yourself? Because it says you can't work without beer. I just wonder how absolute that is. Like, will they even go in and hang out without beer? We didn't start unlocking, did we? I got distracted as usual. So, Source of Joy. Let's try the music stage. And I have two performers who hopefully make each other a little happier. And then other royal possibilities. The Shrine of Rat. And, I don't know. Maintenance officer automatically fix things. I'm okay doing that right now. The Bell alerts all rats in the city. It's stressful but needed. The Bank. Exchange and get a loan. High-tech capital facility with great safety. No one's died yet, nor will anyone ever die. A forge solely for the leader of the city. Let's make the equipments for I, the leader. Where are the hanging boxes? They're the prison. I also, hygiene's having problems. We need another bathroom presently. I'll make a second bathroom down at the bottom of the base. In the bedroom. No one seems to care about that too terribly much. Cool. Back to Treeville. I'm glad the enemies don't step on top of each other, because it is the case that there's only the one path into the base right now. Okay. Is there a way to build a tree? Don't think so. I don't know if I can just directly throw it into the ground if I go get out of the box. Okay. This is grain seeds. We have 2 tree seeds right now. And they may have to go into dirt. I can just drop them. I'll drop them for right now. And then dig down to the dirt and see what we find. I didn't see a nursery of any kind. Huh, I just see drop. I'm making them into dirt tiles instead? There's research for it? Okay, I just didn't see it. There were gardens? Okay. I guess I don't think of gardens being a place where trees would live, but if that works, awesome. We'll go look into that. So the green farm, the grass field, the place to grow grass, the florist is flowers, mushroom farm is mushrooms, the D-web, collect functional spider web to collect dew, gathered dew forms water drops and falls. Interesting. Logging camp is cut down trees. The sap camp collects sap. Civiculture is grow plants in the wildlife. Then large and small gardens. So I think this is indeed it. Unfortunately, I need more research points. I have to wait till Hyshel gets some more of those. But civiculture is the way to go for sure. Good eye on that. Thank you for helping out on that one. I feel bad about having cut down all the trees. So we may have to go over hill over dale to go find some trees and help out the old economy here. No, don't cut it down. Well, yes, cut it down's fine. Just don't permanently cut it down. Eerie presence. Okay. So, I didn't destroy this. Oh, also, we got rid of our soldiers who had no money now have a ton of money. I should get both my soldiers working again. Even though they're very low level, could be good. So, get VB Knight working again. And Sunday Warrior also. Upstairs. Now again, my real big concern is the area we recently discovered with a different kind of den we've seen ever before. If that's gonna spawn enemies, we'll see. I don't know your stance on backseating, but let me backseat. No, it's fine, don't worry. No, it's totally cool. Yeah, generally speaking, I'm opposed to backseating. That said, things like telling me about how the game works, totally in play. So thank you for the suggestion. I need the large gardens. We'll get there eventually. For now, we'll have to struggle with, finding wood slowly for a while. Or we just cut into the big tree. Man, I keep wanting to not cut into the big tree. And I keep recognizing the big tree really is love, it really is life. Okay. Can we make ingot stuff yet? We can. Okay, I'll come back and fight in a moment. We have a little bit of time. To the production floor, though. We should probably have a ladder line on the right-hand side of the base also. Production floor here. Ingots, please and thank you. It's so big! Understandably. Understandably, a huge machine. So I'm going to create the ingotatorium down this way, I guess. But first we must engage in battle. Also want to fix this eventually. Hey Jim, good night friend. Sleep well. Okay, so to battle. Anybody? Anybody? Please just be these enemies. Whole pile of them. Okay, don't see any pop-ups downstairs of enemies coming in. Also, I'm not hitting anybody. There we go. Gotta get in a little closer. The knights arrive! Hello, VB Knight! I've taken a tremendous amount of health damage, and VB Knight's in the middle somewhere helping out. Yes, you hero! Yes, you hero! Oh, more coming! Alright, so this one unlocked another gravestone somewhere I didn't recognize. And I think VB Knight is now up and fighting still. Wow! Alright, down you go now. I have to stand on top of you to hit you. Good. Alright. Oh, more enemies. Well, shoot. Okay, VB Knight, come along. And then we attacked the other side too. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Hello to you, Tomican. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Alright, you go on the floor for now, I'll be right back with you. Ah, they tunneled in. Accursed tunnelers. To the sword. Stay away from my bed, that's my bed. I think unfortunately both of my soldiers are now down, so it's all on the queen to finish it. Good stuff. Alright, VB. VB, let's get you in bed. And they do bleed out gradually on the floor if you don't. So into the box again. Hey, Inuit. I always challenge your wallet. I think it's a good game. I'm not sure how expensive it is exactly, but I've really enjoyed it so far. I think it's definitely a ton of fun. Hey, Sunday Warrior's down also. Must save the dirt first. No one will die on my call here. So I really wish the beds would show more easily who they're assigned to. Because I wonder if when I dump people in the beds, if they make it so the other people who have lived there before can't live there anymore. Oh, it's down to 19 food. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. The lots needs doing. police station with the no police here being invaded already. And it's so good to see everybody today. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with me for a while. Hopefully your, what day is it for y'all? Hope your Mondays are going well. It is indeed a Tuesday here still. So not exactly a teaching day. That said, I do need to do some grading today. So probably ending at the normal time. Because I am a little behind on the grading I need to do to get the exams back by Friday. And of course I told the students I get them back by Friday. I shouldn't tell them that. If I didn't say you'll get your exam back by Friday, we'd have no problems at all. And they get them back whenever. But I tell them this so that I'm able to, set a rule for myself that will hopefully help me to get the exams back a little faster. But yes, I definitely do it to myself. Is Thanksgiving a thing in Japan? Kind of. We have what's called Labor Thanksgiving, which is a combination of Labor Day and Thanksgiving in the U.S. That said, Thanksgiving is not a traditional holiday here, and so there's not a tremendous number of people who are really into it. But it is a national holiday, so yeah, this Thursday will be a day off for a lot of folks. And so there's a day off from teaching normally. That said, I don't teach on Thursdays usually. So it does seem to be the case that at any place where the game is in darkness, one could have a newly spawned area of enemies. Cosmos, what's wrong with you? He's just hanging out there for no good reason. I'm not sure if I healed up the queen yet. So let me throw my Ingetatorium here real quick. Awesome. And then we'll go sleep briefly and see what happens. Repair first. Cool. Good. My favorite thing about wearing a tie is that I have the opportunity to clean my glasses very easily. In the Rat Desert Missing, so the person who said they were missing is the one who couldn't get down from the, little pile over there. We saved him, though. Very low on food. There's an easy way to fix that, and a slightly harder way. The easy way is to reassign someone to the farm here. So, who wants to be a farmer? Plasma Balls stays largely happy and enjoys being a member of the largest social class. I gotta make sure they stay in the lower class. Fozzie wants to do a job that no one else is doing. Fozzie, you're the only farmer. So that'll be a good thing. More food coming soon. We should also get the rabbit fighting area up and going again. When I say rabbit fighting, I mean the butchery. That's right, fighting rabbits. And the water area went here earlier also. Now, while we're low on food, I can go pick some grain to help out. Alright, during this period we also need to do what? So many things. We need to get rid of a couple of these gravestones at least. I do still want to go check out the spooky cave at some point today. Probably towards the end of stream we'll do that. Because like I said, today's the last day for this playthrough. Because tomorrow I do want to run Reddit ads, and to do that I need to make sure I have something Paradox showing. Hey Cert, it's good seeing you. Thank you for the email this morning, Cert. I had a chance to watch the first minute of the video you sent me this morning. I'm gonna watch the rest after stream and I'll email you back. But Cert, really good seeing you, friend. And I was delighted and surprised to see an email from you. It felt pretty good. Hey Bill, I'm doing pretty well today also. Hope things are good for everybody. Yes, many of you email me from time to time, or somebody message on Discord, and it always brings a smile to my face. Though I can't always engage in big conversations with everybody, it feels super nice to be able to just, I don't know, have a momentary connection one-on-one with one of y'all. So at this point, I'm a small enough streamer that talk to people, no problem. My goodness, Stolicran, or Stolicran. Thank you, friend, for the follow and the Prime subscription back-to-back just like that. Hope we're doing well today, and thanks for hanging out with us. Because you've used your Prime sub here in about 15 minutes, you'll be able to watch me do the crossword I can offer you nothing more exciting than that. Out here there's a whole bunch of food, and because that's the issue, we'll go and grab some of it. And as I said earlier, I am curious, if I walk past the gravestone, does anything happen? No, absolutely nothing. So we could just ignore those if we want to. Okay, I'm intentionally dropping down here. You do take some damage if you fall. That's our first time falling and taking damage. So I want to make a little ladder here so we can get back out. And if you look at the grass here, I don't mind having fallen down. I'll explore just a moment longer. Another big tree out this way. And additional wild wheat. Now, I could make a gathering area out here, but I worry about having my people walk so far away to collect even valuable items. So probably a better idea to have the farms closer to base, so they're able to not need to run quite so far away to get us food. Literally no food right now, so rats are beginning to starve. Their happiness is up a little bit. For a while there, the happiness was down to 40 points overall, now 47. We also made another, we made the ability to make another joy area, so that our endless juggler is able to do things other than amuse herself with juggling. So down below the ground, right here at the entrance though, I'll put a rock and roll stage so that she can watch other people doing some work. Okay, that's service. The music stage. A place to perform for great talent. The power of culture. Gives plus 25 joy. Also, bonus to intelligence to those who watched, I believe. Intelligence helps characters level up a bit more quickly, I think. Alright. I believe the materials are here. They're not, because no one can reach that corner to dig it out to finish making the forge. So I will dig down from above to help out. And soon we'll have spider webs. And again, the spider webs can be used to capture water during storms. I'm curious to see how that works. The queen's about to fall. Please don't die when you do so. She's fine. With that dug out, someone start making the forge in a moment. I didn't assign anybody to rabbits butchering. We should do that in a moment. We're up to almost 10,000 money now. Seeing the money going up, 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 I know I could train some more warriors. Who wants to be a butcher? So plasma balls, you're gonna be a fine worker here. Let's do it. Hey, green goat in the SH, or in THSH, either way. Thanks for the follow, friend. How you doing? Glad you're hanging out with us today. I want to destroy that. So I'm gonna have our folks make a little dirt block floor across the way. And also, whoops, not that spot there. I want to cancel the one that will block us out. There we go. And then dig out this portion also. And then we'll come fight this straight away. Good. Now I'm curious to keep an eye on all of the graves that pop up. Will I need to be walking around regularly? Or will I instead need to find a way to light the areas that are currently dark? Not exactly sure. Not quite sure. Okay. We have no food again. Soon we have 30 food popping out here. Fozzie, thanks for working well. A long time, actually. So, someone's got to kill some rabbits. I'm sorry, rabbits. You've been safe here for such a long time. The happy bunny's just been hanging out, but I think we get 5 raw meat for each bunny rabbit we indent in. And the rabbits eventually pop out of, oh gosh, the rabbit hole there, which I'm so close to having destroyed. And I believe you can't repair it, unfortunately. Yeah, the rabbit hole, once destroyed, is just destroyed. But it will be possible to have a rabbit farm eventually. Wait till the rabbits from the Watership Down show up. Man, Watership Down and Redwall, Definitely the books of my childhood that I loved so very, very much. Ah, someone's stuck, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lost raz in here. Some stuff got dug out, but not enough. So I need dirt to make floor. I'm gonna get enough dirt to make floor here, and then we'll save Buddy. I don't know how he dug out the floor was removed underneath him. Or her. Or them. Good old Jack there. You still have all the Redwall books in a box? I wouldn't be surprised if my mom's house still has all of my Redwall books. Martin the Warrior was probably the first book as a kid that I really and truly loved. I remember like the first book I remember reading on my own at elementary school was called like something in the Dragonlance series, and I got it entirely for like reasons I knew I shouldn't be reading it, because the cover of it had a woman in like somewhat skimpy armor. I said, I'm not supposed to read this book. This goes against my parents' teachings. Let's definitely read this one. Even though I was, very, very young, I still knew I was being a shameful child. But I think it's the only Dragonlance I ever read. I remember very little about it, actually. But, yeah, Martin the Warrior in the Redwall series. Absolutely first-rate stuff for me. Alright, so... forgery. I need charcoal. One more thing I need. You enjoyed Choose Your Own Adventure books. Oh, me too. Yeah, these books you read along and it says, if you decide to jump down the mountain, go to page 47. If you decide to instead run back home, go to page 63. You jumped down the mountain, you fool! Now you're dead. Return to the beginning. Yeah, I expect there are some Choose Your Own Adventure video games that I played and enjoyed also, but none were ever quite so good as those early books. I enjoyed those. I enjoyed the various like children's mystery books, Encyclopedia Brown and the Hardy Boys, and Sherlock Bones. Sherlock Bones is a high place in my childhood. It's a book of Sherlock Holmes mysteries in which the protagonist is a dog. It's perfect. It's perfect. I still remember very clearly one of the Sherlock Bones mysteries. It was Sherlock didn't get a haircut and needs to get one. And so he goes into a town in which there are two barbers. One of the barbers has a very, very nice haircut, and the other one has a very shabby haircut. The one who is, very nice haircut, a very fancy salon where everything is attractive and good, and the prices are high because he can definitely do good work. The other fellow with the shabby haircut has a really run down and very sad kind of store. And so the mystery is, which place should he go in to get a haircut? And you recognize, of course, the barbers cut each other's hair. So the person with a very fine haircut, who has the expensive prices, is actually the worst barber. Ah! It's great. How do we go about making some charcoal? I would have assumed it's raw resources. Maybe it's production, though. Wood workshop, maybe? Produces tools and barrels? No. Oh, probably a kiln. Produces pots and charcoals. Alright. Yeah, I have wondered if I went back and read the books I loved as a child, would I still find them charming? Because of course they're not age appropriate anymore. Clearly and obviously. But I'm really curious, would I still find them at least interesting or charming, maybe? Alright, can we tank this thing? So far, standard enemies, so yes, indeed, we can. Alright, a whole bunch of enemies here. The infected, the spitters. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. VB Knight, you're gonna tank for a minute. Oh gosh, run away. Oh no, what have I done? I believe what happened here is I possibly have 2 or 3 groups spawn simultaneously. Someone got a little greedy and both of my knights are down already. Well, this would be an absolutely terrible way to lose the playthrough, wouldn't it? Hey, Pop Secret, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Those of you who have been in the directory of this game recently, am I still the #1 English language streamer? I find it so delightful. Oh! Can I fight the enemies on the ladder and they can't damage me? That's pure shenanigans. So the fellows who throw poison cannot hurt me if I'm on the ladder with them. Nice. Save our friends here. This game is super popular with Korean broadcasters, Japanese broadcasters, Mandarin broadcasters. And there's Little Resorty too, which I've very much enjoyed. Because often when I play games, I'm somewhere towards the top among many, many other English language speakers. This game, there are so few of them though. I think that's kind of a bit of fun. VB is saved also. I wonder if when characters inside the boxes, if they still take damage, or if the box keeps them safe all the way through. Okay. Then repair this bit also. Good. Time to get the queen back to full life. My water glass hath run dry. So I'm going to AFK for about 30 seconds while the queen's hanging out. Fill up my water glass, be right back after that, and hope the place doesn't burn down. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Did it all burn down? No, it seems good. Not a concern in the world. I'm trying to go finish up this battle so I don't forget about it. Glad to see the Ingotatorium is being made, and the Kiln too. Now, to this point, I've only made one of every kind of building, except for the one that is for warriors. I wonder if I want to have more than one of these, as one makes charcoal, another one can make pots and so on. Though, if we use limitation jobs where they only make charcoal if they have less than 10 available, if that'll work out okay. Just about destroyed. I'm going to go and finish it off now. We can definitely tank this now. Definitely. Hey, good to go. Good to go. Cool. All better. Another streamer fell asleep while his game was going. His queen was asleep on a burning bed as the Rat revolted. I gotta say I'm a fan of that. I like the idea of the monarchy being destroyed, but not yet, thank you. Alright, let's get friend Peter working on that job. Alright, also Peter needs a new name, doesn't he? I apologize. Again, yeah, Stolicran or Stolicran. Oh, is it like Stoli Cranberry, a vodka cranberry? Got it. Got it. Alright, friend Stoli, you get to become good old Peter, now the blacksmith guy, I believe. So we rename to Stoli Cran. There we go. Friends, been another hour since the last ad break, so we'll take 3 minutes now. The game will not run. Don't worry, you'll miss nothing except a lovely little bit of crossword. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go ahead and get back to our crossword and see how much more we can get done during the ad break. See you in 3 minutes or so. It might be adorned with an umbrella. I know some people have like little silly beanie hats with umbrellas on them. Adorned with an umbrella. Morton Salt brand has a little girl in a rain slicker with an umbrella, I think. A patio could have an umbrella on it. Also like a cafe table. The word adorned, though, is throwing me off a little bit. A dream house residence. Is it Barbie dolls? Is it Barbie dolls live in Dream House? I believe so. Cool. Mentally stimulated. Mentally stimulated. Oh, no idea. Lie detector, as it were. So I don't know what cotton thread is. That's throwing me off a little bit. Lie detector. So someone who interrogates. I mean, is it just a battery? No, I have no idea. No idea. Okay. Endow with certain gendered traits. Indoctrinates, endow with gendered traits. Enculturate, possibly? Okay, does that work? Subject for asylum seekers. Oh, maybe English is a second language? I feel a little awkward, but sure. Context dependent in linguistics. City dubbed the strawberry capital of California. Ooh, I don't know any cities in California. I'm gonna leave the culture part here. To get an A there, so loafs also, wait, the clue is loafs. What could the answer be? Loafs. Lazes looks pretty likely, but with the Z in that position, I'm less sure. We'll leave it as is for now. To know this city is to know a great deal, per Henry Miller. So the word Omaha would fit there. What are other cities that require knowing a great deal with an A there? I mean, Omaha, of course, the A is later. Yeah, no clue. No clue. Stacked up. Piled. Good. Impassive. Stolid, I believe, means that. Though TS here feels pretty bad. I said tchotchkes earlier. So that might be wrong. There's knickknacks for souvenirs. T-shirts! T-shirts are souvenirs. Nice. A pandemonium is... Pandemonium. Panic, worry, havoc. Havoc. C, I believe. Scoped out with nefarious intent. So the word leered comes to mind. That may be wrong, though. Cased, like the case a joint? Maybe. It's not didactic. So I read a book on the history of linguistics a bit ago. It was about the effect of Noam Chomsky and linguistics wars back in the 70s and 80s. About pragmatism in the character of George Lakoff and Mark Johnson versus Noam Chomsky's universal grammar. So good, so good. But I forgot all the words. Cheerios. Cheerios are like goodbyes, tatas, chows. They're also a cereal, of course. Old Testament patriarch. Well, there's Father Abraham. There's Israel. There's Isaac has some people. There's Noah's got some people. Moses may have no kids. I can't remember. A lot of men, though. Find common ground could be agree. Something for Martin Heidegger. Well, Dasein, certainly, which is being. Being and time. Maybe. Actress Laughlin, who pled guilty to the so-called Varsity Blues scandal. Just talked about this in class yesterday. And, yeah, many of the students knew who Aunt Becky was in Full House with Laurie. Employer of Garbo, Gable, and Harlow. So I'm guessing it's one of the major studios, maybe RKO or MGM. The across there is powered in a way that could be motivated, like motive force generally. But if it's motivated, then being is wrong also. What would it be instead? It wouldn't be essence. I mean, he has a lot of subjects, right? He's working out of the theory of Greek metaphysics, deciding ultimately that they don't understand what being means correctly. He wants to look into the being of what we are as Dasein, what we are is thrown into the world without prior choice. We're temporal, can't remember. MGM seems possible there. Place of pandemonium. The place where things are crazy. I mean, the mosh pit, clearly. Lives on Mars. Or lives on Mars. Oh, l'ombre blanc je filet de fleurs. So something in flowers. Girls in flowers, I believe. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, enough for now. Our last break was so much better for progress. This time, it's fallen away a little bit. So I worry that something I've put in or removed has made things worse. But we'll see. Alright, friends, got about 1 hour of stream remaining. So let's see what we can get done on this one before I have to go away and grade. Also, I'm getting a slight headache, so I'm going to let the game run again for a brief moment. Grab some headache medicine, and then get back to this thing right quick. We need to get a labor over here next to begin making copper ingots, so we're able to begin making our police station. Also, I'm seeing lots of buildings are not well prepared. Hey, we gotta fight again. I don't want to fight. I just want to bang on the drums all day. All right. So Jack is bad at working. They're both bad at working. I said I was gonna get some headache medicine. I intend to do so. But first, I know I want to build a music stage right here so that Hana has a place to enjoy herself. I want to get another character who is a good production character. Quiet, cooperationist, wants to be part of the lower class. Loves the leader, frugal. Small appetite, royalist, neat, royalist. So 2 people would be happy to meet us, could be very cool. Even though they're kind of low at all relevant stats, rather. But come on down, Lost Venturers. Thanks. They'll need some beds. Look, I'm your queen. Be happy. Alright. So one of y'all get assigned here. Do you know prosperity? Dear leader, your city is growing. I am so proud of you. With that in mind, do you know about prosperity level? By measuring the city's wealth, living standards, and structures built, the city's prosperity can be measured. So, setting a goal to reach to the next level might help you lead Radisson's better. I believe in you. Sincerely, our scout. So the person who's going out and about and finding new territory for us is the scout, I guess. So we get to level 3, which is fairly close from where we are now. We'll get 3 happiness for everybody. That's the only choice for now. Fine. New buddy at the furnace. I, or Robert. I is the best among us. So you take that. Hope to start getting copper very soon. Now we cleared the enemies down here already. I'm going to take a quick little sleep. And then we do want to get more people trained for combat. That, though, will happen after this. Radisson's lost. They found their way eventually. So I know we're being attacked for at least, in at least one direction, namely this one. And there's so much water everywhere. So I'll go ahead and scoop it up while we're waiting. This very much reminds me of the mopping mechanics in Auction Not Included. I do enjoy mopping quite a bit. That's the water doesn't seem to be pooling in just the same way. I'm curious to see if you have a giant pile of water, how does it spread out? And if it's very small, does it not flow at all? I mean, everything flows, right? Top onto Ray, but how does it flow exactly? We also don't have a water bucket right now. So I wonder where the water is being stored, if it's being stored. We gotta fix that soon. Okay. Hey Maxwell, the art of this game's easy in the eye. Absolutely. Yeah, it's really quite an adorable game. And the monsters are kind of spooky looking, but it is a lot of fun for me. So my goal in the next hour or so, as we finish our playthrough for the day, is me to go look at the giant spooky cave and see if we find the first boss mobs perhaps there. Sword at the ready. There are enemies attacking to the left also. I hope my little knights are engaging with them straight away. We now charge in to finish off this buddy. Hey, even more coming! A second wave. So the combat does get more complicated as one goes along. Oh, there are a lot of enemies. So I wonder, am I about to get a lesson in I need more knights? Because I see at least 5 or 6 enemies to the left. Okay. I gotta get to my bed. I'm not wondering if I should put my bed somewhere else. Yeah. So once again, enemies popped out of various spots around the base. And we now know that they can dig through parts that are actually made into proper blocks. Previously I thought they couldn't do that, but now we know. Everything's on fire. VB Knight is still up and going. VB Knight, did you defeat all of them? Wow. Alright, Sunday Warrior's on fire. Gotta save you. Now, I don't know if my knights can actually level up, if they become better fighters than previously. But it does seem like they did a great job fighting off those enemies, instead of all going down themselves. Cool. For a brief moment there, I actually had the absolute fear of, well, game over, man, game over. And I'm glad it didn't come to that by any means. What game was that had the game over, man, game over line? I think it may have been a movie quotation, maybe from Evil Dead or something. But I think it was used the game over screen. It was for Aliens initially, Aliens the movie. But I think it was used in some like shareware or maybe freeware or something that I got on one of those old CDs. It was some game where every single time you died, it played the game over, man, game over. Back when we didn't believe about copyright, the 1980s or so. It feels like some game similar to Commander Keen or something. Welcome! It's the winter, everybody! The winter of our discount tent is upon us. I shouldn't mention this, but I've never seen the Aliens movie. I have played the Aliens video game, but never ever seen the movie. I do kind of wonder if I'd still enjoy it now. I mean, it has some horror elements, I understand, or some like jump scares. I know the basic storyline, but I feel like I may have missed out for not having watched it. Winter and a blizzard. So what do blizzards do? People are sleeping on the ground. That seems like something the blizzard is not good for. And Klaus appears to be lost. What's wrong, Klaus? Where can't you get you want to get? You want to tip about graves? Sure. The only thing I know about graves so far is they're where enemies spawn from. And I haven't exactly learned where they spawn exactly, other than places where I'm not actively looking. So, hey, we have 11 points in research, so we can go research gardens and such. Bring me gardens and such. Civiculture first. Cool. And then the large garden takes how many points? 3 more points. Nice! So tree planting very, very soon. Pixie the criminal. You're mine now. Ha ha ha. They can spawn in a place where you've been. New fog of war shows up the spot. Yeah, I definitely have seen that. I don't like that. And it's a matter of finding unexpected fogs of war, I guess. Jack is playing the lute there. Hopefully the person who's doing the other joy will come use that. Okay, police station. We need 2 more ingots. Soon, soon, soon. Oh, I also want to research the royal mine. That's not true. The royal blacksmith's desk. So I make my own things. My own weapons and so on. Improve myself that way. The queen's bedroom. We made here. Move research desk. Research desk indeed. The research desk down eventually. I kind of want to see at least one middle-class character. I do wonder if I'd get that if I were just to stop taxing everyone quite so hard. But they don't seem to revolt too hard for the amount of taxation I've done, which is delightful. Looking down below, I think I see a straight line across of something. I can't quite get there yet, but I look forward to seeing if it opens up in a big cavern. I probably don't want to go there yet. Hello, Zodicus. Is this game like oxygen or not? Like not enough oxygen. It's very similar to Not Enough Oxygen, yes. Though it is very, very cozy by comparison, and I like that. I do like that quite a bit. Hey, thanks for the follow, Boomby. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, this is a very cute and cozy game. I strongly recommend it. Oh! We discovered what the blizzard does. The blizzard makes snow. Now, does the snow become water? Not immediately. But this can potentially cut off everything. Huh. The game is currently 20 bucks. I think there's also a free, what's it called? Demo right now also. I believe that's the case. And I think it lets you go up to day 12 or so, which is not too short. If you do exclamation point what is, I believe the link will take you to where the demo is over on Steam. I think it's definitely a game worth playing. If you got the money for it, it's one that I will offer a fairly enthusiastic recommendation on, which is something I was not sure I would do when we started, but like I said, the hours just fly by. I believe earlier a viewer said that he was almost late for work because he just kept playing this. Any game that does that, I think, is definitely well worth the money. Any game where it's just one more turn, one more moment, oh, there's so much to do, is pretty darn cool. I wonder if I can build a building to have someone come collect the snow for me. Hey, Rogue Systems. Thank you for the follow also. Hello, friend. The game's called Oxygen Not Included. It's definitely true. It's definitely true. You called it Not Enough Oxygen, which I think is a delightful name. At some point, we should make a spin-off called Not Enough Oxygen and see if we get sued. It's a great name, though. Hey, it's MSG. You can replace this thing with ants instead of rats. It's a real possibility. I would definitely play any game with adorable animals who are building a base. I think that's the best kind of game there ever is. It's out here the whole bundle of graveyards. Okay. We'll get to it eventually. I suspect we now have the amount of copper we need for making our new building. Hey, we have a large garden also. So tree growing is a possibility. Let me do that while I'm thinking about that. I know what we're going to do. Alright, the large garden. We have to have mud and more lumber. To get lumber, we have to get more wood. I'm sorry, Great Tree. At once upon a time I said I was not going to dig through the Great Tree. But unfortunately I need the wood. Thank you, Giving Tree, for giving to us. Also, I love that the tree floats. I love it's not going to fall immediately on our heads we dig through. Yeah, and someone said earlier, you can use the Great Tree as kind of a house for your higher level characters. I may end up doing that. I got little gardens also, eventually. We need mud as well. I've seen mud in a couple places. It's not exactly easily accessible, but it's not so bad either. Also, people should join us again. Hello, friends! So Luca, a quiet person who does not want policies changed, with some dirt. Maya, extravagant, spends lots of money on necessities. Hugo is frugal, an anarchist, and a crier too. These all seem genuinely terrible. So I thought we had a way to... Here, send them away, right? I don't want any of you in these places. How big are these worlds? I'm not exactly sure. If I can zoom out only this far. On the map here, you can zoom out a little bit more. But the game does go on quite a bit. And I cannot give you a better answer because I haven't left the world, the base too terribly much. Though I think people in chat could probably tell you how big the game world is. Relatively sure it is randomly generated, so you get a different world every time. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Criminality, no food. Yeah, I think that scaling up in this game is something that I definitely need to do a better job on. And yes, indeed, we found an actual tunnel down here. Huh. I want to go exploring. I definitely want to go exploring and just see what we find. Hey, CS, how's trading going? Have we met anyone else yet? I haven't seen a notification of anyone else. In fact, I haven't seen any kind of indication of anyone coming back on this thing yet. Hey, so we didn't get a pop-up, but yes, indeed, we met Woodweb, the Hanging Cities, built up above the Great Woods. So they have 38 prosperity, opposed to the 2 or 3 I have, and 50 relations. We could send them money to get better relations, but I want to instead trade if I can. Also more exploration. It'd be so cool to have an indication of when the exploration is done. Alright, so now that we have the possibility of trading with someone, I actually have 8 rope. 8 rope to make my trading center. Currently we're not making rope, I believe. But I'll set up a job for doing that. I think you go into here. You add the rope job also. You can either make rope from wood or from grass and a stick. I guess I'll go ahead and do the rope this way. So add new condition. If you have less than 10 rope, then go make some rope, thank you. Cool, we'll see how it goes. Is the spider hostile? I assume at MSG. Haven't looked too much yet. Yeah, I'm ignoring the spider for the moment. It's his home. How dare I even imply wanting to go take from it? Let's see what's in this little dark area here. Fog of War, what'd you find? Nothing new. There's gold that way. Explore complete. Wait, is it actually that fast? I just missed the pop-up before? Does exploration take mere moments? Absolute insanity if so. I've been sitting and waiting for way too long when it's been done. Oh my goodness, that is how it works. So, a mountain out that direction. Alright, next up, let's go this way and see what we find. Craziness, craziness, craziness. Radisson needs joy. So Hana and Jack do not seem to be learning of joy from one another. Not quite sure. Did we get planks for building the giant garden now? No, we didn't. I'm going to grab both of these, or all of these rather, and bring them over. More migrants. And if it's the case the person assigned to woodworking isn't, I think we should probably go ahead and move their territory down some. And who's supposed to be working here, I wonder? And why aren't they? Pixie! Pixie the constant criminal. Can't be trusted. Yeah, we have another Explorer done also. I'll go check out in a moment. I just want to get this done first. Alright, Destroy, destroy. Okay. And then this area here, we no longer need the prison setup. Pixie, you criminal. Into the box you go. Criminal for sloughing off their work, surely. Want to get rid of this stuff. Have someone come mine this out for us. And make a new flooring there. Destroy, destroy. And then put the new wood desk there. Cool. The floor appears to be cracking here. That means it's broken a little bit. It does. I wonder if one of the enemies bumped it a bit. Speaking of enemies, have we gone to sleep since fighting? We did, thank goodness. We're in good shape. Up to 7 research points. May I research the special desk for our queen to get better items? Oh, there's Shrine of the Rat also. I do want to build that. And the Royal Forge also. Wow. Wow. I have no idea to make next. All right, we haven't done any decor also at all, rather, other than the one ratty bench. So, wooden box. Decorative item utilizing an ordinary wooden box. Cool. Or the wooden throne. As I sit here, you all shall obey. The queen can become enthroned. I wonder if people work harder if she's on throne. Gosh, I hope so. So again, this is in the queen's bedroom. Let's go ahead and help dig it out, like so. I'll have to move her bed down there also. Dang, there's a lot to this. Yeah, it's absolutely insane how many things we're doing in this game. A lot more than I thought there would be initially. Initially, that was a cute little game, which it is. But it's also a fairly complex game, which is right up my alley. I'm going to help out here while the laborers work elsewhere. I see a number of my characters are breathing out, and I see fog. I wonder if it's because of temperature. I wonder if the characters actually get cold. I haven't seen a way to make fires yet, or other ways to keep them warm. But we'll see eventually. May I make my police station finally? Oh, more wood. Right, because I made a wood machine here and then didn't actually create it. So what do you need to make the sawmill blueprints? I think dirt's part of it, maybe? Yes, 4 dirt needed. It's getting made good. When that's done, we'll assign someone again, hopefully get back to the wood. We just need to set up, again, the tasks that say do not make once we have a certain amount of lumber. Pixie, your job again. Then I want to make conditionals, lumber conditional. Allow conditions, there we go. The lumber, we have less than 10 or fewer than 10. Good. Wooden stick the same. You can do up to 10,000. That's ridiculous. So, wooden stick, fewer than 10. Okay. I didn't add that one. I set it up and then nothing. Now, I do wonder if these are additive. So if the items on the top need to be possible before the items underneath will fire in. Or is each one independent, possibly? I'll be curious to see. Definitely curious to see what happens there. I'm going to grab these lumber planks instead. The reason for that is because we need them to make the police station, I believe. As before, I should definitely move at least some storage downstairs. So we have to keep going upstairs for it. Police station, finally. Police station finally. Awesome. Whee! Didn't mean to fall there. So all the planks we're making right now are being consumed nigh instantly to make flooring. That's fine. Need mud. That was the thing I meant to go looking for. We can now make a throne also. This is probably going to be very, very dumb of me, but I would like to go explore here. We need to put in one more ladder so we can get back out. And then I'll poke through and see what we find down there. Let's also go ahead and set up further jobs for mining on the iron. We've not made any iron ingots yet. I'm curious how they work. Oh, also, I was curious if sand falls when unsupported. In some games, it definitely does. No, sand does not fall unsupported in this game. The game was just recently released into official release, not early access. And so I'm really curious to see if the game continues to be updated and what they do with it exactly as time goes by. Also, I know we need more beds. And we need more dirt blocks too. Need foundation, need hygiene, need rest. Need, want. The constant whining of all of my characters. Okay, I don't see anybody working here. So is it possible that I have the work job set up incorrectly? Or do you really have no basic wood available? There's basic wood on the ground here, but I wonder if someone has to like pick it up and throw it into the box for to find it. Hello, Jace. Who's the criminal in the colony? Soon we're gonna have a police officer, so I'm ignoring it until we have the police to help us out. Time to cut down the tree again. Yeah, I don't know if ignoring criminality is a good way to handle things. Trust it'll all work out eventually. Yeah, you can use the filter overlay to see who's a criminal. And then, as you look around, person pops out. It's Black Boa! Shameful, shameful Black Boa. I'll go find you in a moment, my friend. Where'd you go, Black Boa? There you are, you're sleeping. I think this person also needs hygiene. Come with me. Must be disgruntled Radisson. Agitated citizens might revolt. Oh no. So someone's actually discussing revolting. It's Jack Knight, deluded and screaming. What's wrong with you, Jack Knight? The Radisson is protesting, will delude other Radissons for a certain time. If not treated well, those who are not happy enough might revolt. Your happiness is how high? Can't quite see. Wait, you gain happiness for seeing the queen? Oh, your happiness is quite low. Your happiness is quite low indeed. So no necessities, wants more income, is okay with taxes. I actually don't know how to give you more income, Jack. You're a soldier, aren't you? Or are you an agitator now with a full-time job? Anarchy in our time. Hey, Grob, this is a football manager mod? What are you talking about? What do you mean it's a football manager mod? Pure silliness that. Good seeing you. Hello to you, Whitney. You missed me? I've been here the whole time. Just come by and see me anytime. I'm here for sure. Oh, more raids. Man, I wish there were a building I could build that would stop raids for a little while. Brigob's still good seeing you. Also, hello, Forklift. Hello, Whitney. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. Hope we're having a good time. Our little base might be on the path of falling apart. We're having a good time anyway. But it is definitely going in not the ideal direction. That said, my queen wants to explore, and so she shall. Alright, down here we have Under the Sea. We have a new kind of plant I've never ever seen before. We have no more grass. What are these plants, I wonder? Is it only with cute moutsies? Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Jack can't afford things. I think we have a welfare that hands out 1 money per day to all the poor folks. Now, I see that I'm sitting on 8,600 money, so maybe I should give a little bit more money to all of our rat friends. Alright, we climb now to the place of law-giving, atop the finest tree. Maybe papyrus plants. Oh, if I can then write important letters that announce to everyone, look here everyone, it's time to give more taxes. I'd be quite pleased indeed. I just keep climbing ever higher. I'll go and give 5 money a day to every lower class person. And I know they have a wealth tax, so any money in their pockets, they give me 10% of it every time they use the bathroom. Maybe I should change that taxation scheme. It does seem a little bit cruel. Alright. Welcome place of law-giving. Money is good and all. How am I doing mental health? Sorry, that's the problem of private citizens. Alright. Allow me to give you 7 gold a day. Oops. That change over? It did. Alright, once a day they get 7 gold, which is almost enough to afford meat. We're trying. Alright, we need at least 1 more bathroom. People are still bummed out over joy, even though I'll give them very nice, joyful things to do. Poor friends. Now, we have enough characters now that we need to make another farm, possibly. Or what if the farm is not effective during the winter? That is definitely possible also. Nope, farmer is farming. Farmer's doing his level best there. And this wood is still sitting here. I don't want to fight. I will fight no more forever. Alright, we see 4 spawns of enemies. Absolutely rough going. Will this be the end for our little friends? Partially depends on how effectively my knights fight. Well, the barricades are already down. We must push on the throwers. Oh, we're gonna die. That's the end. Okay, very good. Yeah, so I wonder if I fell behind on armor and such. Because it seems that as the game goes along, the piles of enemies get larger and larger. Now, with that said, I could have had quite a few more rats. I had 16 out of a possible 40. 16 out of a possible 40. And so I wonder if I need to have a bunch more troops ready to go for situations like that. I was somewhat concerned about not being able to afford folks, because down for a while we were down to like 18 or 19 gold. The minute we spiked taxes, I should have gotten so many more soldiers. I just didn't think about that part. All right. So, does the game restart itself? Or does it go to last save? Or is that indeed that? I'm guessing it reloads from earlier save, but rats leading more rat problems, more rats needed, absolutely. Spin, spin. So I'm not intentionally in Iron Man mode. Okay. This is beginning of day 40 when the enemies are coming. Oh, that's a nice round number. So I wonder if day 40 stronger enemies start arriving. It was every 10 days things get somewhat tougher. I would not be surprised to learn that at all. Now that said, I'm not sure I'm actually strong enough to fight this wave without troops. And there's absolutely no time to make more troops. And unfortunately, non-troops do not fight. They just flee. Which is very much the same thing in Ratopia, the game on which this one is based. It's similar storyline in a similar world. Queen's Bed goes back up. Has to be in stockpile to go up. I've got the lumber, don't you worry. And then I also want to make the Shrine of Rat. Bed rebuilds. Cool. No one's working the police station also. Now I wonder, I think I haven't yet climbed all the way up to the top of the tree to change welfare again. Should probably do that. Alright, so the police station prevents the user from committing crimes. Your police do not commit crimes. Gives more attack power and more movement speed. So maybe whoever we make is the rat warrior here will be able to fight as well. And they wear adorable little police outfits. Look at the blue fellow here. He's clapping, he's in good time. Nice. May I make the Royal Forge also? I believe I already researched it. I did. I can make it now. I hope I can get better weapons for myself if I survive the next little bit. Then also the Rat Shrine. No idea what it does. But I like it very much. Had to have flowers and such. Okay, I know people also want another place to use the restroom. I'll put it on this floor, near the entrance. It's a service, actually. There we go. All right. So, how are we going to survive? I'll probably help cleaning up a little bit, as this place is such a mess right now. I also seem to have no butcher. There's a dead rat on the ground. Not rat, sorry, dead rabbit on the ground. Oh, the machine's broken. Okay, so enemies really everywhere. Now, I know in the base game, Ratopia, whichever one it is, the waves do get stronger every 10 days or so. So I think we've hit a bit of an unfortunate wall here. My knights are down here fighting. I'm going to come help them first. A knight's already dropped. I don't think I can stand and fight that. And yeah, VB knight's already down. All right. They're breaking my buildings. Robert, the police officer, is running away in fear. Cool. All right, so Shrine of the Rat. Its passive skill is it automatically collects taxes from Radissons passing by. So instead of being in the bedroom, it should be up on like the main storage area. But then, one for all, provides 10 pia, that's a gold coin, to Radissons around the leader every second while holding the skill key. Financial therapy is when someone is granted 5 or more times in a row. So this is the mental health stuff. Go forth and buy fun things. Brief amount of sleeping to get full health. Oh, my beloved base. Go. Sword at the ready. Don't mind me. I need to go save VB also, as VB is downed. And yes, our police officer is just running in fear. So the bonus attack, I don't know what they're doing. Alright, half health still, we're fine. Very good, very good. Okay. The police officer is cheering us on, I believe. Rats on the run. Oh, there's so many upstairs. No, not like this. No storage enabled. Oh, this is definitely the end. I mean, I continue running away and sleeping for a while to get health back. but this is not good. So I believe we've learned our lesson. Our first ever dead ratacid. If there be a dead rat around, many will question the leadership. Build a tomb to honor the dead. Not like this. Everything is fine. All the rats just announced stabilized. I don't know what stabilized means. Well, I'm gonna say it was a fun playthrough. I was having a good time. But, yeah. We'll have to give this one another try at some point with what we've now learned. Notably, on 10 days, the game spikes difficulty pretty substantially. And we need to have many more troops once they have money coming in. But I think we're going to say that was a good time. So I now know that my earlier comments while the game is a little bit not difficult goes away very, very quickly. It switches over to being very, very challenging fairly fast. So I think that's enough for today. It's about an hour earlier than I might stop, but I do need to go some grading, so I'm going to say that was enough fun for now. So thanks for being here. Tomorrow we're going to start a brand new playthrough of a little game called Stellaris, a game I'm looking forward to getting back to. We'll definitely try this one again in the near future, but the base is on fire and I am unable to save it while restarting basically, so there you go, there you go. Thanks for hanging out, do appreciate it. Tomorrow also, we're going to be running ads on Reddit for the first time ever. So tomorrow we may have a bunch of new people who will come by and make fun of me for using ads. No, we gotta believe it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's go and find someone to raid host real quick. Hello, Fritz. So, yesterday we did this and enjoyed this. Who on earth is streaming this game? Look, it's me! Look at me with my broad chest out. Resorty! Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go from, it's already highest to lowest. So who is speaking English here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Seen a whole bunch of people who are speaking other languages. So this seems to be either a VTuber game, Japanese English, ein bisschen Deutsch rather, a little bit of German. You know what? This person says they got Japanese and English. Let's do it to it. Let's do it to it. Alright. I don't speak Japanese well. We'll see how they speak English. This might be a disaster. Please go say hello, though. Hopefully it's a nice time. Thanks for hanging out. Their name is Kazipiku. Kazipiku. We'll see how it goes. For now, thanks a bunch. Appreciate you a bunch. And we'll see you again real soon.